hole! All right. There we are.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're late, everyone. We were trying to get one.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're late, everyone.
If you had
trying to get
one
one.
muted,
Sorry,
I apparently did not. Apparently did not.
Goodness gracious. Hello, Retro Morgan. How are you? Goodness gracious. This guy just standing up. I don't know what's going on. We got echoes.
There we go. Sorry we're late there, and we were trying to get this cool little, like old style graphics golf game going with online play, and you'd done it before on your stream, and it just wasn't having it right now.
It was not having it. It was not having it.
I'll show it a little later though, just because it's cool. Yeah. But people might want to look at it because it's free and it's pretty neat.
It is fun. It's got that nice VGA DOS style, and and it's free. Yeah, exactly. Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
So it's been a little bit since you've been on the stream. I think it was the last time when we were playing Final Fantasy 11, probably when your server got started, like last year.
I think so. Man, it has been a while. That's probably it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 11. It has been a while, but yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see your stream crowd again. Some names that I remember in there.
Some names that are often in both streams.
Oh yeah, we have a couple mutuals in here.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Dave does stream every Thursday night on Twitch.
I know the nemesis of YouTube streaming.
Yep,
that's right.
I mean, and you are like super consistent at it.
Yeah, it's been like a couple years. Every Thursday, I only miss them on the rare occasion, for like diarrhea or whatever. Occasional. Oh, we got Marc is here. Pixel's here. Goodness gracious, it's always cool. I remember the time I eliminated Game Dave on Smash Brothers in this stream.
Oh.
Hey, it's not. I mean, it's an accomplishment, but not that much of an accomplishment.
Well, if you have Mario Party Superstars, you might have a chance of jumping into our room, and we'll play around to that later.
Destroy me there too. Oh, we got the Game Chasers in here. So much sexy. Not wrong. Not wrong.
So and you've had a couple of videos out on the channel lately. Like you didn't do like a Summer of Game Day video this year, did you?
Shoo, no. I think I got what I needed to say out last summer.
Oh yeah. That one was good. But then I mean, you've had a couple of arcade videos lately. You had the Wii Fit You video.
Man, what a ridiculous. That's why YouTube's so crazy. Like you spend 3 months on a video and it's like this huge undertaking and took forever to make. And then, I do a video on an arcade machine that took like a week to edit and it just destroyed it. Oh man. But yeah, I'm making videos again, which feels good. Yeah. I'm getting there. And then immediately, like I get this Cruisin' World arcade video out and then like a week or two later, I'm dealing with the possibility of getting another machine, even though I'm kind of I'm not out of room, but I'm out of room in my current setup. And sure enough, I got it. Got another machine.
Not a possibility anymore. It's yours. It's stuck there.
No, it is sitting in front of the walkout of the basement, and I haven't even had a chance
nowhere to go.
It's so big. The Big Blue. It's a Big Blue cabinet. That's all I'll say for now, but it is... Oh my goodness. Like I've never actually seen a Big Blue in person outside of like a convention. Because I don't think our Street Fighters at the arcade, my local arcade when I was younger, had a Big Blue cabinet. I don't think that ever happened. And it was it was quite a sight to behold seeing it. And it is not Street Fighter in the cabinet. At least not Street Fighter 2. It's not Street Fighter 2 in it, but
so what about that pinball machine?
Oh, how dare you? You son of a... Um, so that pinball machine, I'll reveal it here. I'll reveal it for you, since you invited me on, Trent, just for you. So that pinball machine I've had for quite a while. It is a somewhat uncommon 1979 hot hand Stern pinball machine. I think they only made like less than 3,000 of them.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of unique because it has a spinning paddle in the top center. So as the ball comes down, it can get caught on it and pushed around, which is kind of neat for that era. And I mean, I grew up with like my favorites are those early 90s pinballs. I think that's probably what you would like too. So these are like a little before our era, but there's just something about this one. I was like, well, if I was going to have one of those late 70s ones, this would be the one to get. And as far as I knew, it was working. Got it here. And only the lights turn on. So I don't know what's wrong with it. And a pinball machine is way more complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Way more complicated than, even like the cruising. Like the cruising has a lot going on just because you've got steering and you've got the pedals and everything. But man, when I figured out how to lift it up and look under it, it was like just solenoids and wiring, and it was just insane.
So you don't have it working right now, or
I don't. So that's the real reason.
There may be no video coming out of this.
So I actually filmed. I did film footage of bringing it here. I filmed footage of messing with it. I tried like changing fuses out and voltmeter and like again, pretty amateur with this stuff. I'm learning as I go. But the guy that I got the cruising from and the Mortal Kombat Secretly Double Dragon, he is going to when he has room, because he's always getting new machines. When he has room, we're going to take it over there and he's going to spend some time working on it, and if he can get it fixed, we should be good. EB Chill said the audio is messed up. I'm not hearing any farts. Well, it's I mean, this is a different home. This isn't the Game Dave home of the fart command, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody. All I have is bleeps. All I can do is bleep. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get that fixed, and then he really likes working on pinball machines. Look at Linda's dropping the gigawatts command. The pinball machine would be cool to have, but Jeff, who I've been working with, he has a lot of love for pinball machines. He was trying to trade me for it, even with it not working. So who knows? Maybe something else will end up coming back instead of that pinball.
I was just in awe of your determination to clean up that cruising cabinet, though. Like, if anyone hasn't watched Dave's Cruising World arcade video, it's really entertaining. And
that was a job,
man. Like, I would have given up so much earlier than you did. I would have just been like, oh man, this is good enough, like, or I would have been worried of cleaning almost to the point of destruction, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I would have been afraid of crossing some of the thresholds of clean that you did, because I'd be afraid of like scuffing it or wearing down something on it,
Yeah, I think after it was nice that the first one I ever got was that Mortal Kombat that was Double Dragon, because it was so wrecked. It was so wrecked. I had to, I used that citrus strip to strip the black paint off of it, because I was like, I can't make it worse. So it was kind of nice, and that forced me to get over like, I'm going to destroy it. And the fact that I was able to get that basically back to original, I think I got rid of a lot of that fear when it comes to the cleaning stuff. Now, the mechanical stuff, like, I'm so afraid to touch anything on the monitors.
Oh, yeah.
That whenever I get one, I'm like, Jeff, can you just recap it now for me?
Yeah.
And he'll just like recap it before he even brings it over. So do not want to be messing with the CRTs. But the CRT on this Big Blue is, out of all the ones I have, it is the best looking one. It looks brand new. It is, man, it is calibrated. It is locked in. It's very clean. So that's what I'm really excited about. This one doesn't really need any work necessarily. So it's going to be more about just the uniqueness of what this machine is when I eventually make a video on that. And I have to say this. Jeff sent me a picture of a machine again already.
Do I know about this yet, or am I forgetting something?
I don't think you know about this one yet.
Oh no! You can't stop.
I can't. It's bad. Well, that's that thing, because like you and I are in this weird situation where we're kind of like we kind of have what we want in terms of like the retro and console stuff,
and yet we just keep buying more.
I'm telling you, there's something about we were pretty bad at Retro World, but there's something about this new world, because not only like I always loved the arcade, but I would always go to the arcade with my grandparents, and they were very tight. So it would be like, okay, you guys each get 6 quarters, and that's once they're gone, that's it. So I've always had this like love of arcades, and now to like rediscover it, and then also learning something with it. So not only do I get to have the games, play the games, save the games in some situations, because I'm going to clean it a little more crazy than a normal person would. So that's kind of neat too. But then to learn kind of how this stuff, I've learned so much just tinkering around with them. And I'm sure there's people who watch my arcade videos that are like, oh, what's he do? What an idiot. Like one guy commented on the video, because obviously that video got a lot of comments, the most recent one, because it did pretty well. The old algorithm blessed it. And there's a bunch of comments that are like, this guy is an idiot. Why didn't he use furniture sliders? Why is he killing himself? But there was, because you couldn't see it. I have a very plush carpet down here, and the Cruisin' has very big wheels under it. And if you put furniture sliders under it, it doesn't give it enough pressure. So I don't know if maybe I could stack a bunch of furniture sliders, but that doesn't seem
furniture
safe.
Sliders are amazing.
Yeah, I definitely, now this Big Blue does not have wheels on it. So that I got like these weird rectangular, like giant rectangular ones that I'm going to put under the sides instead of the corners to try to shimmy that. But it has not moved an inch since it was dropped off here, because it is.
The casual subculturist says, I can't fathom the fact that the U.S. had to pay a quarter to play a game on the arcade. Like my memory was that was not at all like a standard thing. Like in Japan, I think it was, what was it, the was it 100 yen coin or something that was the standard? I want to say in Japan it was like super consistent, like you always use this coin to play arcade games. But here it varied a lot, and a lot of places also had like their own token system that you like traded cash for tokens that you could use on their machines.
And that's basically how it is everywhere now. At least here, it's all, you either get, it's all swipe card now for the most part. Even some of the like retro arcades are getting outfitted with swipes. I don't even know how that works. But yeah, I always remember the majority of games were 50 cents.
Yeah.
When my arcade was all quarters, and it was 50 cents for most.
Yeah. It varied. It varied in terms of price. But, I was surprised. You didn't go that panel, that arcade panel at Retro World, did you? The one that had Lance and Artemio on it?
No.
I didn't know. I had no idea that, like, the arcade setup at Retro World is, like, mostly Lance's personal collection.
Oh yeah, he's been doing it for a while. Like the early Retroware TV videos were a lot of those were him talking about machines and stuff. I know John's in, he's got his candy cabs and stuff like that. But yeah, they're huge into the arcade thing. But the fact that like that would make me so nervous bringing my arcades in.
I know. But like,
people a little rough.
Like part of the conversation was like, once you're in this deep, like you start to feel a little bad about it, and maybe it doesn't always bring the same joy to get a new cabinet as it used to. And like the idea that, this serves a purpose at Retro World every year. You kind of like justify to yourself and make yourself feel better that, people get to enjoy this.
Dude, I wish I had that. I don't have that at all. I just have like, for me, it's more like convincing myself that my wife's not going to have me sleep on the couch. Like that's what, so me playing the game of getting my wife to be okay with another machine, that's sort of what I'm like, well, you have to understand, like he's giving me such a great deal. It's it's worth so much more. And like, I'm not going to see this again. This thing should have been in California. Like, that's the kind of conversation I'm having. Somebody in the chat was saying, I think it was Sane Rub, said, do you have a Mortal Kombat PCB? You said it came with Double Dragon. So if you haven't seen that video, that was the first arcade video. So it was a Mortal Kombat machine when I got it. And then I found out after I started to strip the paint off, the old paint, it was actually a Taito original Double Dragon that was converted to a Mortal Kombat. So I have the MK PCB. I now have a Double Dragon PCB. I have a Double Dragon 2 PCB. And I have all the art and the marquee ready to go. So it is literally swap it out and it will be an original Double Dragon. And I want to get a JAMA switch so that I can switch between Double Dragon 1 and 2 at any time in that cabinet. So I'll be technically Mortal Kombat lists because MK will be a PCB just sitting there. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens. Got to get another Mortal Kombat.
I should probably mention before we get going, like, I should probably acknowledge, like, hey, yeah, there was a video that actually released this week, wasn't there? First time since...
I watched the whole thing. I watched it.
Oh, did you? I mean, I had not seen a second of it until, other than, I guess, the B-roll that I shot. I shot some of the GameCube B-roll. I had not seen any of it until the day before it released, and
wow, that's weird.
I was so impressed. I felt like Coury has just like clearly thought about this stuff like a lot.
Yeah, Coury's always like, I remember him even our early days on YouTube and starting to make videos. He would always talk about saving, backups of saves. And I know he and I would always talk about PS1 saves. He definitely has like a passion for the fact that he had that CDR of Dex Drive saves.
Yes.
Amazing. And also, Karika. Yes. Good luck with your wife and getting that cabinet. It's slippery slope. But
yeah, so I thought that turned out really good. I'm glad that everyone liked it, and we're going to try to be a bit more consistent with content through the rest of the year. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's why I'm glad that you guys were also a little inconsistent, because I always was like, oh, they did another video and I still haven't posted a video.
Well,
I'm still trying to catch up.
We've never had a gap this big, and a lot of YouTube channels go on breaks for a while. It's just it was like kind of an accidental thing for us, which it's just how it happened, But
yeah.
But yeah, we're back. So anyway, how about we play some gosh darn video games?
Can I talk about one more thing now?
Oh, yes.
I have to I saw it in the chat earlier. Coury's son is Dave's #1 fan. Not wrong, Frank. Not wrong. He is a big fan.
He didn't. Coury's son did not believe that, like, he knew
he was friends with me.
The Game Dave.
Wait, you're friends with the Game Dave? It's like, yeah.
And like, he's like all amazed by this, and like, and yet the same kid was during when school had to be at home and on Zoom and stuff, he's all like, oh, can I turn the camera and show you my dad's play button? This same kid doesn't believe that he's friends with Game Dave.
Yeah, Game Dave ain't got a play button.
He should. He should.
If I posted one.
The greatest tragedy of YouTube is that you are not like millions of subscribers, because
man, it's that consistency. I'm telling you,
you can make any subject interesting. I mean, you're just like the most talented just presenter of information.
This is why I'm here. I'm here so Try can just make me feel good about myself. That's why I like to come on here. So this is the news right here in the chat. Suikoden. Freaking, we got to talk about it. I haven't even talked about it on my stream.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to think what...
HD remasters coming? What?
I know. Like, and it looks like it's probably going to be kind of good.
I think they did it right because they saw Square mess up with the Pixel remasters. And they're like, wait. let's not change the sprites.
Now,
And I
I've
like
not
the
played
HD
the
backgrounds.
Pixel remasters myself, but I'm
They
under
feel
the
like
impression most people like the Pixel remasters.
That's
But
fine. They're wrong. But
I kind of don't think whenever I do get a chance to try them, I kind of don't think I'm gonna love it.
Nice of you guys to finally release a video. Here's $5 whole for you to play at Game Dave's arcade machine.
All
Don't spend it
right.
all at once. Dude, the big
Thank
blue,
you.
the big blue
Dad
I got.
1153.
All the coin slots work, so we could play it like legit,
We
which is
do
what
it
I've always
legit. Yeah.
really
Nice.
wanted. But yeah, I definitely like I like the direction it's going so far with the Suikoden HD 1 and 2 pack. And it's funny because I have footage. I need to do a video about Suikoden. I know Pixel, I'm working on it. But I did a panel at Retro World years and years ago, and somebody asked me, I don't know if it was asking me what game I'd like to see come out, or if it was specifically what do you want to see a remaster of.
Mm-hmm.
And I specifically was like, I want to see an HD remaster Suikoden 1 and 2 pack come out. And here
And you were
we
like,
are.
it's never going to happen. Or did you have faith? Did you believe?
And that was at the time when everybody was like, oh, Konami's over. And, you know, this is before they started doing all their, like, the Castlevania collections and the Contra stuff. So I think now Konami's like, wait. We could have been making money taking care of our properties all this time. What?
Yeah, it looks good. You know, I actually popped in Suikoden 2 the other day to record some footage.
Yeah.
And at least on my CRT, I was like, you know, there is almost like a high-res look to the background art that's like kind of hard to explain. Like the game almost looks higher res than it actually is.
It's that weird thing that they decided, like, you know, let's keep it. Man, they stuck with that 2D.
Yeah, I mean the backgrounds
wasn't.
the backgrounds are redrawn, but they do feel, they don't look AI upscaled, and they feel, you know, of the intent of the original, which, like I say, is like kind of weirdly like high res and detailed looking, like even in the original. So it feels like it kind of goes along with the original style a lot.
Yeah, it's not disrespectful at all, and that's why I was like, okay, this is good. I'm hoping that they keep the sound. Now, the music from the trailers and the footage they've released so far, it seems like it's completely the original music, and I think it would be unnecessary to redo the music in that game, because it's really awesome from Miki Higashino.
Yeah.
They could maybe do it. Maybe re-record it orchestrally. I don't know. Yeah. If they do it, give me the option for original or whatever. I mean, the music in Pixel remasters is okay. I was pretty happy with that. That was one good thing I liked. There was just something about those Pixel remasters. At least the first 3. I didn't look at 4, 5, and 6 because I think they messed with those the least. But the first 3, you know, they kind of had to. It's not going to be. Like, you could get a quick look at a shot from 6's Pixel remaster and just, you know, not realize it's the remaster if you just briefly looked at it. Whereas 1, 2, and 3, you know, these are NES Famicom games, so they had to bring it up to, just like they did with PlayStation Origins release, making it more 16-bit looking. But they feel like mobile games. There's just something about it. It has this feel like it's a mobile game, and nothing about that. I don't get that impression from this HD remaster. And man, if it comes out, because there was a Suikoden 1 and 2 pack on PSP that came out in Japan.
Yeah.
So there is that. And from what I understand, I think they're pulling from that. There's a lot of talk about, are they going to get rid of the glitches? Because one of the most infamous glitches is the Matilda glitch in Suikoden 2, where you can they made a gate. At this one point in the game, they accidentally made a gate have the same properties of these boxes that you could push around in the earlier stages of the game. So if you push towards the door long enough, you'll start pushing it. And if you keep pushing it, you'll push out into the world map into an area you are not supposed to be in.
There's no way they're going to keep a glitch like that.
No. And they fixed that glitch in the PSP release. So I think that's going to be gone, even though it is kind of fun. But they also have this opportunity to fix a lot of the other glitches, like the transferring of the name, because if you name the hero in the first game something, that name will transfer over, but it was done incorrectly, so only capital letters transfer. So a lot of people just thought it was supposed to be that way. So if you named it your character Try, then he would be Tick Dole when you see him in Suikoden 2, because it only takes the capital first letter. But if you typed it capital T, capital R, capital Y, it would be TRY would transfer over because of those capitals. That's why my Suikoden 2 hero from the past is Dick Dole, because he was Dave. And that was always like an infamous thing. So I'm sure they're going to fix that. That'll be kind of neat to see. And I guess they're updating some translation things, because there was always weird, goofy, hilarious meme translation issues in Suikoden, which I think they should keep in because it's just funny.
What was your castle name?
My castle name. So my first playthrough, I honestly don't remember, but after I got really deep into I was like, I love these games. I kind of went very, very non-game Dave. For somebody who has to name their main character in an RPG Dave, when it came to the castle name and the army name, I would always go with the canon names. Dunedain Castle, Toran Castle, the Alliance Army, or, sometimes the Rebel Army is what they would call it. But yeah, I would kind of, and there's some like stipulations on what it's supposed to be, but I kind of like that when that came out, there was no way to have the default name. They like, no, you have to name this character. We're not going to tell you the name of them.
I didn't know. Yeah.
And they didn't give the name Tyr until way, way later. And even in the audio dramas, which are pretty rare, you're not going to just have the audio dramas over just ready to go somewhere. Oh, come on. There's too many. I got to find it. I have to.
Well, I see Frank Borst in the chat saying KFC Keep, which is, in fact, for whatever reason, what I named my castle when I played Suikoden 1 like two decades ago. And I don't remember ever telling that story, so you're kind of creeping me out, Frank Borst.
That's pretty, I
guess I told that story at some point before. I didn't think it would be very memorable, though.
Yeah, but you got the audio drama CDs, because that was like Suikoden, was very popular in Japan. There were so many other like tchotchkes and cool merch and stuff, and pretty beloved series over there, to the point where you can get a copy of Suikoden 2. It's like a $5 bargain bin game over there. But they eventually gave, and there was also mangas. There's like manga series for each game over there. And originally, the hero's name in canon was going to be Louis McDole. But then it became Tyr officially later on. So that's kind of an interesting thing. And I don't know if Ryu had a specific, or Ryu. I always said Rio, and I believe it is supposed to be Rio. Some people say it's Ryu, Riou. I think it's Rio because I think it's supposed to be Leo, Leo. Because if you look at like Suikoden 2, all the Americanized names are misspelled, like Joey, but it's spelled Jowy, Jowy.
Well, which I like, because it makes it feel different, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pronounced Joey.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first time I played it, I was like, "Oh, Jowy, that's a unique name."
Yeah, me and my friends always said Joey.
Yeah, so it's Joey, and then it's supposed to be Leo or Rio, because the R and the L are one sound, or it's a different thing. So yeah, pretty fun. Anyway, you go ahead there, Try.
My Suikoden 2, well, it's not mine, but the save that I have, because I play it on Vita. The save that I have was given to me by a friend a long time ago for importing into Suikoden 3. And
right. Which Coury referenced a lot of Suikoden in that new video, and I was like, I always wonder when you guys put Suikoden in one of your videos if you're like, oh, this is for Dave.
Yeah, of course. But I was trying to see if, because it was like, I guess after the final battle, I was trying to see like, can I build a party and go somewhere and like fight stuff? and it didn't seem like I could, but I went to like the room where everyone gathered and the end of the game begins. And like your strategist guy is, well, I couldn't remember what my friend had called his castle. But the strategist guy is like, today marks the founding of Stinky Country.
That's a fun thing to discover.
Stinky Country.
Oh, kids.
He was Castle Stinky.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Some people always, they're like, do we do the canon name like Dunan Army or whatever? Or do you pick the suggested name? Because some people are like, oh, I always call it the Orange Company. Like, because that's one of the suggested names you get from your friend is, oh, we should call it the Orange or Orange Castle or Dragon Castle. And it's like, are you supposed to use one of those? Or I've seen a lot of people that like to, they're all about, oh yeah, the Orange Castle or Orange Army, Orange Company. That's our, yeah, people are stands for a lot of different things to name. So that's why I was like, it's too difficult to decide. But now in other games, if I ever have to name a place, it's always Tehran. So like Animal Crossing, my island is always Tehran Island, always.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's this weekend. It's okay. It's an alright series.
Well, speaking of armies and castles.
Heck yeah, look at that. Man, you a transition god, you.
Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show this because I
haven't seen it yet.
I was not paying attention to this game at all. I wasn't playing to get it. But Square Enix like, it's weird. Like, Square Enix has been putting out demos of like their entire fall lineup. Like, there's a demo for DioField Chronicles. There's a demo for Valkyrie Elysium. There's a demo for Star Ocean. And what's interesting to me is they're not all like their highest tier, highest budget games, of course, but they all, I mean, Valkyrie, I wasn't too sure what I thought about it. It seems competent, but kind of boring.
People were saying that about this game, I think.
Well, I was really impressed by the demo, and because I'm not huge into real-time strategy, but this, it's really kind of not a real-time strategy game. I mean, it does play out in real time, but like you can like freeze the action so much to make your decisions and stuff.
That's what I like. Yeah,
I really like just like the flow of this game and just the interface, and it just plays really well. But let me load my save here.
And plus, it's got that Bravely Default, feel, because it's the same. Like, they worked on it, right?
I think that's like the same artist. But like, yeah, I mean, it's,
when you see the title, you can always tell because it's the same font.
You can tell this is like definitely not like Final Fantasy tier, like budget or anything, because like there's a lot of like very simple, very repetitious textures. I mean, this game is also on the Wii. This is the PS5
But I think that
version.
kind of makes it better, though. I think it makes it better when they have those constraints, because then they start to be more interesting again.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
no offense.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I feel like this game, like, sure, it's not like, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 remake like quality tier or anything like that, but it's really well designed, and I almost feel like Square was doing so much stuff for so long where they were making these like really like mobile feeling games, like even as recently as like Chocobo GP.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And like this, this has like a really nice interface. It doesn't have like a really like mobile-y sort of aesthetic. Like, this feels like a proper console game, but just like a lower budget one. And yet it's not as low budget as I kind of expected.
So you're saying we're playing Chocobo GP later? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, I guess technically we can.
Yikes! I haven't touched that. I haven't touched it since. Oh gosh, it's been a while. I played it on stream a couple times as a joke, not because I actually wanted to, just to be like, oh, this game, remember? Yeah, so I do like the look of the tabletop.
Yeah,
stuff.
Like this whole game, like it's like the characters in this like walk around view are like have this like weird look to them, but like I almost wonder if they're like they almost have like a doll like look to them, but I kind of wonder if like they're playing into this kind of like tilt shift aesthetic that the rest of the game has. Oh, I actually didn't know you could.
Right, like everything's a miniature and
yeah, like they, so you can. So these green ones are side quests that I've unlocked. So I was just going to do a couple side quests. One thing I really like about this so far is that like all the missions are like really pretty short. I mean, maybe they get longer later in the game, but they're pretty short, and I like how
The town appears to be relatively unharmed thus far.
like, I mean, it seems like a really good game to play. Like, if you just got little time to play. Like, you've got enough time to do like one mission. But like yesterday was when my copy of the game arrived. And, like, I ended up playing like over 4 hours though, because it was kind of addictive. Like, oh, I can do one more mission because they're like not that long, right?
yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Must eliminate them before they strike.
There's one problem though on that screen was his name's not Dave, so that's gonna be a tough pickup for me.
I don't know.
It's on my list though. It's on my list.
I don't know why. I don't know why he is the main character, because there's like 3 characters at the start and they all kind of seem equal in terms of like importance. So I don't know why it's him exactly that you tend to.
Does he always have to be with you?
Well, so far I don't like. So I'm kind of guessing that you only get 4 units on the field. I don't know if that's ever going to expand, but I don't have like, I'm not like beyond the maximum. Let's see if I can remove him though. I can't tell. There's like a. Can I just like take him out? Oh wait, here. Well, yeah, I can take him out, so he's like not required. So basically, you have like a leader, but then you can have like the sub character. I mean, either of these characters could be the leader, but they just augment the other character's abilities. But you can only have like 4 units directly on the field.
Okay.
But like, so basically, I can hit R2, and see like everyone becomes these like little little figures with the bases and stuff when I hit the R2 view.
Very, very D&D feel on a nicer Warhammer, sort of like real life tabletop feel.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Like I like the depth of field and stuff. Like you can actually, if you like go all the way out to the edges, you like actually see it's like on a board.
I kind of, you know what? That reminds me of the original Tactics, because Tactics kind of had that where you could see the outer edge of it, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, so like the controls are like pretty simple. You hit like L2 to like move. You can just move everyone, or like I think I'm just gonna start doing it like this. But you can have it move everyone, or you can just like select everyone individually, like, and then you hit triangle to like freeze like on a character, and you can like switch between the different characters to like use their skills. So like, the action freezes, and then there's like no like casting timer or anything. It just like does it immediately, and the action plays out, and then it unfreezes. So, and then there's extra damage for hitting from behind and stuff like that. So,
yeah, when I saw this, I was pretty interested in it. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little more. The original trailer way back made it look like it was going to be a little more like epic scale war stuff, but it's definitely more small teams from at least what I'm seeing here.
yeah.
So somebody asked if does it have haptic feedback, DualSense haptic feedback, or is it just rumble?
We're running all around this here.
That looks ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's rumbling. It did during that attack and all.
But does it feel like it's got specific haptics? Like, is it taking use of PS5 or not?
A little bit, I guess.
Who's your current favorite character?
I I mean, all of them are pretty useful in their own way. This lady is it's kind of the tank, and she's pretty useful for drawing aggro, and then you can have like the assassin guy like go around back and then do his like back attack. That's really nice. But yeah, everything like freezes, and you know, just the controls are like really easy and simple to get into. So yeah, I was surprised. I thought it was, you know, because I don't like a real-time strategy. Like I don't like the whole like resource management and
like a Civ game,
base building type thing.
StarCraft, not your bag.
Yeah, not so much. Whoops, I think I accidentally
Yeah, I
had
don't
an
usually play
extraneous
those.
move there.
I liked Civilization in the old days. Like Civilization 2 was probably the one I played the most. But yeah, I'm kind of similar. I like this smaller scale like this, like I was saying earlier, because it almost looked like it was going to be like epic scale stuff. But it looks fun, and knowing that the missions are kind of short, that's kind of neat too. It almost looks like it'd be good for mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I was actually going to see like, oh, can you like maybe you could use on PS5, but I haven't gotten around to trying that yet to see if it works. Now, like, so this like red circle around this guy, like that means that he's like, you actually see it fill up, and that means he's going to do an attack. So I want to
On my way.
try and move people out of it before it fires off.
So that's pretty neat. Like that, it almost seems like cheating. Like, oh, he's about to attack. Pause.
Well, I mean, not for regular attacks, but for like
special moves
and stuff like that. Like you know, for these like area of effect attacks, like you have a pretty free range of like where you're going to drop it and stuff. And it's, you know, it also like kind of has ooh, he's kind of hurting. I don't have any potions, I don't think. Let's go back a little bit. Wait for my mage's cooldown to finish here.
Your Magicer, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's a Magicer. Now, how much is this game right now? What's the full retail?
I think it's 60, so it's like not like a full $70 PS5 game, but you know, it's you know, I think a lot of people, I mean, it does have a slightly budget feel to it for sure, but
should be more like a Crisis Core price, $49.99.
Oh, is that what that's going to cost? I mean, of course that is a remake, so
yeah, Crisis Core, but it's, well, I mean, it is exactly, it's like a remake. I mean, it is a full-on, they've FF7 remaked it basically. It's, I mean, I think it's just going to tie into FF7 remake is what it is. I think
yeah,
it's
they're making changes and stuff. That's right.
Oh, it's gotta be an FF7 remake spinoff. It is not just.
Well,
a remake.
aren't they redoing like the voices and everything?
I would imagine, because I think it's the new people are doing the voices probably. I don't know for sure, but it sounded like it. Look, the one thing you need in Final Fantasy is slot machines, more slot machines while you're battling. That's what you need. Crisis Core is if Kate Sith, which is what I will continue to call Kate Sith, if Kate Sith made a Final Fantasy game, it's Crisis Core. Slots for days and little Tifa. Yeah, I don't know. I never quite understood that system, but that's really just more for bonus stuff, right? It's not like, I don't know. I get tired of seeing it in Crisis Core, just in the corner constantly. Every combat. Initiate combat. Octopath Traveler 2's coming out.
Oh yeah. I was really surprised about that, because like they announced, you know, forever ago the the Dragon Quest III remake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Very well.
it's like, it's crazy to me that that they announced that and it's coming out and we haven't heard anything about that in so long.
Well, I don't know. But Mr. Payne, too bad that Octopath 1 isn't coming to PlayStation as well. Yeah, that's something that
Hopefully
it would have been nice.
Eventually.
Maybe. CP Rue said, I'll say it again, love me some Game Dave. Hoping for more Happy Console Gamer and MLiG collabs. Oh, thank you. Super
So
nice.
yeah, I was able to I was able to stop that that attack by using the shield bash that stuns the enemy, so I didn't have to move away since I was able to do that.
Target eliminated.
Foxbat Stargazer says, no story changes in Crisis Core.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, the only thing that I thought they were going to change was... Ooh, Ralph Taylor's coming for our next try. I'm going to have to go eat something sweet so I can feel better. Octopath 1 is a very boring game. I can see why someone would think that.
Hold on. Before that, I should acknowledge the $5 super chat from EB
Please.
Chill 2. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you.
EB
But
Chill.
yes, I can understand why people would say that about Octopath. I think what people need to understand about it is that it, you know, you can always tell like when internet writers like don't actually understand old games, and they're like, "Oh, it's like a Super Nintendo RPG." It's like really not.
No, it's not.
It's really like it's like a West. It's like what if a Western RPG had a JRPG battle system? That's what it is.
Just say what you want to say. Had sex with a JR. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
Now check this out. I'm gonna have this guy
On my way.
come up behind this guy.
Game Dave, I'm surprised how often you show up on Toy Galaxy videos. I'm actually good buddies with them. I talk to producer Greg quite a lot. I've known them for several years, so yeah, they're always like, "Hey, can you do something stupid in our next video?" And I'm
So
like, "Okay."
I've actually got some Fenrir and Bahamut action.
Okay, so we got our Final
we
Fantasy
got
summons.
our Final Fantasy summons here. Yeah.
So this is a Final Fantasy game, so we know.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, isn't that kind of similar to you know, like Super Nintendo, PlayStation era, where there was like a lot of there were a lot of oh, why can't I do that? Oh, probably because he's charging.
Force kick.
There were a lot of games that had like Final Fantasy type terms and things like that that didn't, you know, they weren't Final Fantasy games, you know, like the Seiken Densetsu games and things like that, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's that thing of, well, it's Square, so they can kind of, you know, do what they want. But these games,
but
I mean,
it's cool.
Wasn't their first game a Final Fantasy game on DS? Ring of Fates? Wasn't that them?
Who?
Is that what the name of that game was? The team that ultimately did, like, Bravely Default and all that.
Oh, did they do the Crystal Chronicle stuff? I'm not actually sure. The studio
You know,
used to be
Ring of
called
Fate.
on GameCube. It says like Game Designers Studio or something like that.
I'm thinking of a different game, not Ring of Fates. I apologize. I am wrong. I couldn't be more wronger. Let me see. Hold on now. 4 Heroes of Light. Thank you. Yes. 4 Heroes of Light. That's what I meant. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, that game. Oh, I forgot that game exists.
Yes. Chris taking care of me. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking Ring of Fates, which is a DS game. But yeah, 4 Heroes of Light, and that was a Final Fantasy game, right? Technically? Yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game. Okay. Yeah, so it's a spin-off game. So really, all this Bravely Default Octopath stuff did start as Final Fantasy anyway, so it's logical.
Sir Donovar, once things are in order here, You come and visit
4
our
Heroes
base.
of Light.
Did you ever play that?
But of course,
Yes, Final Fantasy Gaiden
I shall come as soon as possible.
Did they call it? Was it called Gaiden?
in Japan.
Ah, yeah. That
Hikari no
one is
Senshi.
weird. I remember it being kind of boring. To be honest, I feel I'm a minority on this, but I liked Octopath Traveler more than
Bravely.
Bravely Default 1 or 2. I haven't played Bravely Second.
Okay. And
But I mean, I like the job system, of course, in
yeah, that's what drew me to it. 'Cause I'm
Bravely
like,
Default. But
what I love.
I just feel like I like the I mean, Octopath is definitely a flawed game, but I like the ideas that are they're kind of underpinning it. So
Okay.
Let's do one more mission here, and then we'll maybe switch over. Well, I'll show off a little bit of that VGA golf, and then we'll drop into to Mario Party.
Yeah, I want people to see it.
Just because, yeah, it's
Spread the word. It's free.
it looks cool.
Well, it's pay what you want, rather. So if you want to
Right,
support, you can certainly support. It's got some weird little things, obviously, but yeah, you can do. I thought you could do like 16-player group games, but I was only able to do the 4-player, so I don't know. It's just some weird setting, and there's some port forwarding you have to do because it's like old school IP address connecting.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't. But I mean, it's like it's open source and everything, so like people can like compile it themselves and whatnot. So it's like
It's got a neat look to it, for sure. It's a style that's not done. Like, when people think, oh, it's a retro-style game, which really, we're getting to the point where, I mean, I've talked about this way in the old days of the channel, how we really should be calling them vintage games. Or even old school games. because-
Coury latched onto that, for sure.
yeah, because retro game means a new game that has an old school feel. Like, it has a retro style. Oh, those are very retro, but it's something that's new.
It's
And now we actually
retroactive.
have actual retro games now that are trying to mimic that look of the old, and usually the style they do is pixelated, like Shovel Knight, so on and so forth. That's usually what they go with. So to see a game that's new, that's going for that DOS, VGA graphic style, I was like, that's really cool. And what was that game? I think Limited Run just did it. It's like with a frog or something.
Oh, Frog Gun! That game looks amazing.
Yeah. So Frog Gun. What game does that look like to you? What game did you think of immediately? I thought of the graphic style, not the gameplay. The graphic style.
I mean, I definitely think it's a little more PS1 than N64.
Yes. PC, PS1.
I mean,
what is
I guess Ape Escape, maybe?
Oh, get out of it. Try. I used to love you, and then you did this to me. Mega Man Legends. It looks like.
Oh,
the Mega Man
yeah.
Legends.
I mean, my mind was in platformer land, I guess.
But right, like how
you're absolutely right.
It looks exactly like Mega Man Legends. Like, oh my gosh, just for that, I'm like, I would love to see more games sort of take on that style, more of these like weird PS. Because people always poop on the PS1 because they're like, oh, sprite graphics. You can still go back to those, and there's something charming about it. There's nothing charming about PS1 3D graphics, but there is something to it if it's done right. And Mega Man Legends, I think, is a good example of that. It's sort of a unique look to it, but maybe we'll start getting more of that as, how everything goes. The people that are becoming adults and have money now, that's going to move up. Like the sprite, I think sprite stuff is always going to exist. Pixelated graphics are always going to be there, but I think we're going to start to see more games that are trying to mimic later stuff. It's going to get to that point where we're going to see a retro style game that's mimicking like PS2 graphics, and that'll be like unique. It's going to happen. Way of the Samurai. That's right. Everybody's favorite game to stream. Octopath Traveler 2 is only going to be $59.99.
What's going to be $59.99?
$59.99 for Octopath Traveler 2 on PS5.
Oh, that's
I'll take it. I would have preferred the $49.99 Crisis Core. Did you get the Steelbook? You getting the Crisis Core Steelbook?
Oh, I did. I hate Steelbooks.
It's not about liking them. You just gotta get it. I don't love them, but I gotta get it. I bought the Strangers of Paradise Steelbook before I bought the game. because Best Buy was selling it
Oh,
separately.
you just get the book, Steelbook.
I got the Steelbook, and then I much later got Strangers of Paradise because I was like, this is going to be a $32 game at some point. I'll buy it then. And sure enough, I got it for $32 from like Target or something, some weird sale. But it's fun. I mean, I'm annoyed that I had as much fun with Strangers of Paradise as I did. I really didn't.
Did you play through it?
No. Oh, God, no. No. I played it on stream, like, completely untouched, and I was like, all right, here we go. I'm going to hate this game. And I was like, darn it, I don't want to enjoy myself. It's one of those things.
I think I'm going to like it. Like, it's...
You will.
It's what I think is interesting about it, just from I played like 10 minutes of the demo. That's all I've played. But what I thought was interesting was you kind of like build your own combos. Like it plays like, you know, Devil May Cry or whatever, right? But
to an extent, yeah, kind of.
But I never really like, oh, okay, square, 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 triangle does this or whatever. But I really like how you get like, you know, your cure spells and whatnot, right? And
Very well.
the hang on, I'm just reading these. You get your cure spells and blah blah blah, and or not cure, like fire, and you know you can choose whether fire is square 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 triangle or square square triangle or square triangle, right? I think that's pretty interesting.
Understood.
Yeah, it was very fun to play. I get Dark Souls games were like they're a little too much for me. Like I hit that frustration wall a lot faster. This was fine for me. I was like, okay, this is good. This is good enough. Like it's not destroying me to where I feel like I can never play it, and I kind of enjoyed it. And there's a lot more. It's a lot more forgiving. You have a lot more spots to. You feel like you're progressing the entire time you're playing. Whereas I don't feel like that when I play Dark Souls or Demon Souls. I feel like I'm just not making headway ever. Yeah, it was nice. I think it's the story, messing with the story stuff that irritates me, because it's essentially supposed to be Final Fantasy 0. Not Type O 0, but 0 as in the prequel to 1. And I don't like that. Because it's kind of stupid. Like, it's just so on purpose dumb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But whatever. Gani loves it. He's all about it. Gani thinks.
Yeah, I almost started it as like my next game actually, but then I tried the demo for this and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. So.
Be gone with you.
Oh, that's what it is then. Hades Hot Gun said it was written by the guy that did Kingdom Hearts. So no wonder I'm not a fan. Oops! Off the stream. Sorry, I can't do it. Something about Kingdom Hearts. Don't like it. This always gets brought up on your stream that I don't like Kingdom Hearts.
Really? I don't remember that coming up before.
I think I just say it wherever I go at this point. Yeah, I don't. And Final Fantasy's like barely even in Kingdom Hearts anymore, right? They kind of.
I don't know. Like Kingdom Hearts took so long to get to 3 that like I was interested in where the story was going, but it just took so long to get to 3 that now it's just like
out.
I don't even know if I care.
Yeah, how many different platforms?
Here comes Bahamut.
There it is. Major damage. That's a good looking Bahamut.
Yeah.
That's an attack.
Now is Quetzalcoatl in it?
I only have 3 so far. I've got Bahamut, Fenrir, and then like
Barely stand.
I don't remember what the other one's called. It's something that I'm not familiar with.
Hades Hot Gun sounds like we get along real well. Kingdom Hearts has never had Final Fantasy in it. It was just a monument to Tetsuya Nomura's ego. I just couldn't do it. My buddy was obsessed with it. My best friend in high school thought Kingdom Hearts was the greatest thing ever. You know, I grew up with some Disney stuff, but I wasn't like obsessed with Disney.
I love how the weak heal that I have access to at the beginning is called hurried heal.
That's actually a good name for it because yeah, you're just trying to do like a quick little thing. Kind of fits. What's a jade potion?
That recovers your EP, which is
so is that an ether?
Your MP.
So your
jade
ether
is like the substance that makes casting magic possible in this world.
Okay. My buddy broke my favorite PlayStation 2 controller. He broke the triangle button on it playing Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Because he played it, he would constantly play it. Like, we would always take, like, I would take the game I was working on when I spent the night at his place. He would bring the game he was working on to my place, and he was working on, it might have been Kingdom Hearts 2, and he just, you know, used my system. I was like, dude, I'm going to bed. He played it all night. I woke up and the triangle button wasn't working anymore. So I'm guessing triangle gets used a lot in Kingdom Hearts. I don't really know.
I couldn't even tell you what it does. I don't remember.
But you can like remap the controls anyway, so he probably mapped something to it. But I still have that controller with its non-functioning. I always like blue controllers for some reason because you don't get a lot of green ones. So blue is like the next option. And I had the transparent blue PS2 controller as my favorite one, and he wrecked that bad boy. Wrecked it. Man, this is giving me a lot of D&D vibes, which is convenient because, ooh, another reveal on your stream, Try.
Uh-oh.
I have not talked about this at all. Toy Galaxy got brought up earlier, too. So, Toy Galaxy and myself are going to be a part of a live-streamed, tentatively, Dungeons & Dragons team.
Oh, is this going to be an ongoing thing?
Yes, it'll be monthly, and we just finished making our characters. And oh my. Because I've not played 5th edition. I've only played, the last version I played was 4th, which was crazy to think how long ago 4th edition came out. So, pretty interesting. I had to relearn some things because they've changed it up a bit, but I will reveal I'm going to be a wizard. Surprise.
Shock.
And here's the shock, because Try, you'd probably be like, oh, he's going to be a human wizard. And I almost was. But then I found out you can be a turtle.
Just a turtle.
I'm going to be, well, no, it's called a tortle. So I'm going to be a humanoid turtle wizard.
That's amazing.
So that's going to be happening. That's the only spoilers I get. I won't reveal anybody else's characters yet. But so that'll be neat.
Are turtles good magicians?
So they're not. So they're known for being very, high constitution, like defensive.
Sounds useful for a mage.
Yeah. So because D&D wizards are so squishy, the big thing about turtles is they get a natural armor class of 17, which for a wizard is insane. And so my idea was I'll be a turtle wizard because I'll have these like defenses and strengths without having to spend extra ability point scores on those, like dexterity and stuff. And I can put all that towards my, intelligence and things like that. But then I won't be like a problem on the battlefield where it's like everybody has to, oh, here goes Dave. He's going to get himself killed because he's a squishy wizard. And you can, as an action, you can withdraw into your shell and go prone if you like get surrounded.
That's pretty awesome.
So I was like, that'll be hilarious. And Toy Galaxy Dan is going to be drawing. He's going to make portraits of all of our characters.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be kind of cool to see. So there you go. There's another little reveal because of course, I love the My Life of Gaming crew so much.
Well,
look at that.
So here we got this game. Why don't you tell people about this game and how you discovered it while I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, why don't you go cut a turd, and then when you get back, we'll look at this game. Turd Cutter Try, that's what they call them. So this is Super Video Golf, VGA Golf. It has a couple different names. So it's a free game. It is a free game. It's a pay what you want kind of situation. Also, what's up, Moracycle? And hey, Replicant813. Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm taking over. Try's gonna go snap one off. That is bad. You're right. You're right, Len. That is bad. So what's neat about this is you can create a room. You can connect TCP/IP style, old school IP address connections, which is where we had some issues. And it's got this sort of DOS, old school VGA look to it. And the sound is really fun. You create your character. Your golf ball can be a golf ball or a bowling ball or a duck or a snowman. I don't know if Try has created his character yet, but I'm super excited to see what he's made. It'd be nice if we could get it to work, but yeah, it was not allowing the connection. I didn't change any settings from when I streamed this a couple weeks ago, but yeah, you know. Oh, what's up, BBA935? And hello, Rip Troggy. I know, I wish I had... well, Try's actually farting right now, probably. He's in the bathroom, so... You know, you can use that fart command from my stream now while he's in the bathroom. But yeah, Try asked me if I could come on tonight. Coury is unavailable, so... It's always fun to hang out with the My Life in Gaming community. I love you guys. You're awesome. So yeah, Super Video Golf. You can play, you know, full 18 holes. You can do the back 9. It's got a couple different courses. Really neat. Hey, Game Park. Hello, hello. So how's everybody doing? I can just hang out with the chat because Try is gone. Or maybe he's coming back. Who knows? Oh, I think I hear him. I think I smell him. I think I smell him coming back. Look at this thing. One of my viewers on my stream sent me this. I know Try's done some of the spicy stuff, but I don't know if I can handle this. They had me do the 1-chip challenge on stream, and it nearly killed my butthole. I don't know if I can handle this. I've heard this is worse. I've heard this is worse than the 1-chip challenge. Is that true? Is this true? I don't know. Yeah, sorry for the potty humor. It's my fault, Madonna. I apologize. It's me. I bring it out of him. I ruin Try. It's my fault. I am sorry. Yeah, we just finished up DioField. It was neat. It looks exciting. I just don't... There's so many games. There's just so many games right now to play. Goodness gracious. Dave, how's the school year going in the tech world? It is rough. For those of you who don't know, I teach computers. Man, those kids coming in, they are so tablet focused. Like all they know is a tablet. So I've been spending weeks working on mouse with them, just trying to get them to understand how to use the mouse. I'm like, stop touching the monitor. These aren't touchscreens monitors. Stop it. So what I do is I'm like, hey, all right, everybody show me a peace sign. Peace sign. We use the peace sign grip in the computer lab. 2 fingers. The rest hold the mouse. Boom, boom, boom. Keep that mouse wheel in the middle. The mouse wheel is not your button. I go over, they've got like 30 tabs open on Google Chrome. I mean, it is kindergarten. So what do you expect? I'm going to have them ready. Dave, do you have any Suikoden figures? Why, yes. Why, yes, I do. There's a couple here. Right below the Final Fantasy fellas and gals. And there's my Suikoden canvas right there. Gotta have it. Gotta have a little Suikoden action. We need more Game Day videos. I'm on it. I'll get right on it. Just saw Game Dave on the video name and had to join. Love you, Dave. Thank you, Ryo Hoshu. Thank you. Some laptops have touchscreens. That's true. That is true. But yeah, they definitely got to get that mouse going. Dave, thought on the Suikoden remasters? I am super excited. I think they're going to do it right. I think they're going to do us right. I just hope we get a physical version of the HD remaster. That would be glorious. And I'm also kind of wondering, I don't know if you know this, Try, much about do you know anything about the Sega Saturn version of the original Suikoden?
I don't know that much about it, but I know it's a thing.
So
I
that
what is
version
considered best.
Oh, definitely the PlayStation one, but it has some unique versions. Yeah, so in Japan, there was a version of Suikoden released that added a battle arena that was initially going to be in the PlayStation game, but I think they ran out of time. That's like the one reason to really play the Saturn version. Visually, it's not ideal because there's a lot of like issues with some of the magic effects and the transparency effects. They're just not good. And I know Try you would not appreciate the lack of well done transparencies. I'll tell you who really wouldn't. Joe from GameSags. That guy. He's like, if I see dithers, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I don't mind
Joe-
dithering, but you know, it's not.
Joe
preferable,
hates
of
dithering.
course.
Yeah, it's so weird that yeah, I don't know what's going on with the connection there. But yeah, let's let
so
them see this fun game.
We're not playing this online. By the way, I'm going to have ended up using all current gen controllers on the because I have an Xbox controller hooked up here, so I'm going to use all current gen controllers on the stream tonight. Aren't I just so loving of all consoles?
They call me Mr. Modern. Kelly L just gave a $2 tip specifically. It's not for you, Try.
It's for Sandy. Yeah, Sandy. I let her out thinking she'd pee, and then she pooped. So you got.
Hey, we were talking about poop while you were gone.
Oh, how about it? What a coincidence.
Well, we weren't sure if you were cutting turds back there. Weren't sure what you were doing. I'll tell y'all, Try's got a nice turd cutter on him. He's got... Sandy liked that one. All right, come on, man. Hole in one. I expect hole in ones all night.
Okay.
Get it.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played like 1 or 2 holes of this before, and by before I mean today. Oh no.
Oh boy. Jay said, Dave, are you planning to do a follow-up video on Wii Fit U? I really enjoyed the video. Maybe I'll do a digitally distracted, kind of talking about where I've been since that journey, that bunker.
I don't exactly have the strength sorted out. Dialing that in.
Yeah, once you get it dialed in, it's solid.
By the way, my golf ball is a pizza.
Yeah, I was telling them that the golf balls can be quite ridiculous. It almost throws you off, but I love that it's a pizza with one slice out. It's good. Get it. Come on, first try. First try.
Oh, I did it. Dang.
Look at that.
Look at me being all par and average.
What a slice.
I don't understand what's going on when like it builds the new course as it zooms out, but it like the way it like layers like the water and the grass and everything, like I can't even describe it, but it's really cool. But this is free, which is like it's like very. Have you played Hot Shots Racing?
Hot Shots made a racing game?
No. I've confused more than one person bringing that up before.
Hot Shots Racing.
It's not Hot Shots. It's Hot Shot Racing.
Oh, Hot Shot Racing. Okay. No, I have not.
It's very good. It's like kind of got like a virtual racing or Stunt Race FX sort of aesthetic.
Oh, okay.
It's on like Switch and PS4. I have the PS4 version. It's on Steam too, but it's really good. You should look into. There was a physical copy. I forget if it was like a GameStop thing or no. I think it's available elsewhere. But you should look into it because it's quite good.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's another racing game. I
didn't know that it automatically was going to hit it if I didn't. If I didn't click on the other end.
Oh, you best click it. There's another game that's coming out. I don't know if it's out yet. That looks amazing, sort of a 2.5 HD kind of thing. It's actually I found it the same day I found this game. I think it's going to be a Steam thing. I don't know if it's coming to console or if it's going to be a physical release, but it's called Victory Heat Rally. I don't know if you've heard of Victory Heat Rally. I think it was Kickstarted, but dude,
whoops,
it looks so awesome. Victory Heat Rally. There's a demo available on Steam. You should download that and play it. You could be the one that makes it famous. This is your chance. Try Victory Heat Rally.
Wait, is it free on Steam? Is that what you're saying?
There's a demo available. It hasn't come out yet. I think they kickstarted it, but I would love to see it. It looks like it should be on Switch. Like it just has that. I know people get annoyed when people say that, where it's like, oh, this just should be on Switch, like that means anything. But I
mean, it does though, right?
Right. It does. I think so. But Victory Heat Rally looks choice, Victory Heat Rally. But I did post a link to the VGA golf game if you want. It's an itch.io post. I put it in the chat there if anyone wants to check it out.
I can maybe after I finish this this course, maybe I'll go download it. On this is not a very powerful computer.
The stream pooter.
Well, no, I'm actually capturing this
So you're
like a
doing the old dual
console. It's
PC.
another computer, yeah.
That's what I probably should do. I got to figure out.
I prefer to capture through an external device, you know.
Understandable. It does avoid issues because then if your game destroys your computer, you're still streaming, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The Victory Heat Rally looks super good. I want to play it bad. I didn't even realize there was a demo until I looked up the Steam page just now.
Well,
but you're going to look at it and be like, oh, this looks amazing.
Well, let's...
It's going to be quite a different feel after this game. Go from this like, put some stank on this. Hey, Smoke Monster's here.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey, Smoke Monster knows all about that stank.
Well, this game's pretty cool. I'm bad at it, but it's pretty cool.
I've never met Smoke Monster, but I want to say I love your stuff. It's awesome.
I have met Smoke Monster.
Oh, I'm sure you have. You guys are in the smart community. I'm in the dumb fart joke community. Different world. I felt so out of place when I got to Retro World Expo early, and you're like, "Oh, come up. We're at the Retro Create meetup," which I was invited to. But I go up there. I'm just like, "Yep, hi, I'm that guy."
Oh man, how long has it been since Steam has been updated on this computer? It doesn't look like it's going to take too long.
Well, it'll be fine. Whenever I have issues, I almost always go Smoke Monster. I always look up what Smoke Monster has on it when I'm having some issues with stuff. Smoke Monster, the GitHub master, you might say. Sorry. I don't want to blow too much smoke up your monster. Oh, there it is. Got it. Man, I just came ready tonight. I did just eat cheddar, so I'm very full.
Yeah, you know, Gamer Collective is saying that Claphands, who made the Hot Shots Golf Series, made a new golf game for Switch called Easy Come, Easy Golf. Does that have a demo? I was curious about that.
Easy Come, Easy Golf.
I guess they're not part of Sony anymore. I mean, Sony was just like, you know what? Japan sucks. We're closing all of our studios.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what? Like, what is up with them these days? Like they just like they basically kept like the Astrobot team, thank goodness, and closed everything else down. They're like, you know what? We're also going to make X confirm and circle cancel. Like rude.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay if America switched.
Well, I would be okay with switching back. Because that's how it should have stayed. Don't get me wrong, I've gotten used to it.
But the logic of those face buttons, they specifically mean X means cross, cancel.
I don't know why. Like, and Nintendo has stayed with, you know, confirm on right and cancel on bottom of the diamond layout. Like, it's not like Americans are like hardwired for anything, or Westerners in general, hardwired for, I just can't confirm and cancel that way. It makes no sense. I don't know why they do that.
I always loved it in Suikoden too, because Square, the idea was that Square was a piece of paper or like a menu. So like you hit Square, that brings up the menu. It makes sense. Adam Long is here. I have to shoot straight here. I subscribed so that I could talk to Game Dave. That is not to say I will unsubscribe, but I just needed to be honest at the start. Hello, Dave. Big fan. Oh, thanks, Adam. It's nice to meet you. Wink. Wink, wink. But yeah, I think I'm all about it. I like circle and cross. I like it. Circle to confirm. Cross is higher than circle. My whole life it's been X for confirm. Did you see that though? The Victory Heat Rally? What do you think? Did you see the trailer?
I'm still trying to get Steam open. Thankfully, I remembered my password. I never use Steam.
I use it for, look, if I'm going to be tromboning, I got to have my Steam ready to go. That needs to be, we were talking about that earlier before this. That needs to be on Switch. I think it's going to happen.
Okay, tell me what this game is called again.
Victory Heat Rally. And as soon as you get to that page, you're going to be like, oh, that's what I need you to do as soon as you see it. Oh,
okay.
That's how much you're going to, and I'll watch you be like, oh, this looks stupid. I'll be like, oh, I was way off.
Victory
Heat Rally.
Here we go. There's a demo.
Look at that. Look at it. Oh, look so good. It looks so good. It's got sort of a Troto Q style to the cars. Looks good.
Let's see. I do like this aesthetic. How big is this download going to be? Oh, 67 megabytes. That's
Troy's like, oh, thank God, I've got 87 megs left. It's like it's just.
I have no idea if this is like going to run well on this computer or not.
It definitely is a fast game. I don't know. I'm pumped for it. I'm kind of jealous that you're going to play it first because I've not played it yet. I didn't even know the demo was out until I brought it up. But it's supposed to come out this year.
Oh, okay. So it's not out yet.
No, just the demo. I believe it was kickstarted. Circle confirm is correct and good. That's right, Chris.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you.
Smoke Monster, I need that trombone game in Xbox. It's funny. Some of my regular viewers were like, I hated that stream. I had to mute you. I couldn't stand it. And it was like one of my most successful streams of the last 6 months. Yeah. I think because it's a fairly new game and it's sort of popular.
Well,
right
you were
now.
saying that you discovered that like a week before it blew up.
Yeah, a week before it blew up.
It blew
up
before you streamed it, unfortunately.
Yes, I was like, oh man, I'm not going to talk about this until Thursday, and it's everywhere. I was like seeing articles about it. I was like, oh gosh, there's a Kotaku article. I'm out. They beat me to it. If only I made YouTube videos every day, I would have already made a video on it. But yeah, it was fun. I beat every song on B or better before the end of that night. I usually don't go through an entire game, but there's still some more grinding stuff you can do. But I played all the songs. Unless you unlock some crazy rare songs, I've pretty much seen everything the game has to offer. Well, I think I might be a natural tromboner. Oh,
I did not catch the stream, but I did. I'm trying to, in my memory, I was like, oh yeah, I looked at that, took a little bit of a peek at that in the archive, but no, I think I actually saw it live. I mean, I didn't see a lot of the stream live, but yeah, I did see. And then after I saw the stream, I saw like, oh, everyone is talking about this game.
Oh yeah, it was like
I didn't know about it until I saw your stream. So you can at least take the credit for introducing me to it.
Yes, just like Victory Heat Rally.
Yep. We're about to see how awesome this is.
We're just gonna blow it up. Watch it.
This computer is on. Maybe this is why we couldn't connect. I mean, this computer has like a Wi-Fi card. It's not even hard.
Maybe
because the Ethernet port in it like got all wonky and it doesn't work very well. So yeah, I mean this is taking longer than it should to download 67 megabytes, but we're almost there. We're about to discover Victory Heat Rally. All right, here we go. Here we go. Going to click play on this. Uh-oh.
Happening.
I see some egregious shimmer in that background there.
Oh gosh.
Oh no. Victory Heat Rally might be garbage.
Maybe it's built in.
This appears to be your first time. Would you like setup controls? Sure.
Yeah, you probably
press
should.
a button. Press a button or trigger for gas. I guess I'll do the trigger.
Oh yeah, I'm all about trigger. Now.
I still,
except for Chocobo GP / Chocobo Racing, that forever will be square.
I still like buttons. I gotta admit.
I will say it's more comfortable, I think, but I like having that control.
Yeah, I mean, You know, I still enjoy a game that'll put like shoot on a face button sometimes. You know, it's like, yeah.
Mix it up. Well, that's how I felt about Chocobo GP. I was surprised that was a face button on Chocobo GP. I thought they would for sure would change it.
This has some volume to it, as a bright and
Heck
colorful
yeah.
game should.
Hi, Ganimon. Ooh, the Gani is
Oh
here.
man. Man, this game is loud.
Yeah, that's of course I like it as a fellow loud person. Bring it on.
This like this lady here like very much has like a PS1 menu aesthetic, I feel.
Yep.
Like this is definitely like late 90s looking.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be Drift City for sure. Rally Lancer. A lot of drifting in this.
Learn the rules of the road, I guess I can.
Yeah. It is a little unique.
Oh, look at these billboard trees.
I love it. Love it.
Oh, and your car like is not even 3D. Like,
No, that's what I think is kind of cool.
yeah.
Look at that. It looks so I love it. How does it feel though? That's the real question.
Oh, and there I'm drifting. See, I don't need to do this tutorial. I already know how to drift. Oh, I love how you see how the camera like turns like way to the side when you're drifting hard.
Yes. Yeah, when I saw that trailer of that, I was like, man, just the way the feeling of the force of everything.
Mm-hmm. This
Looks like
it's weird. Like this feels like a combination of like PS1 era, but also I need to move my mouse off the screen there. I'm not used to all this computer junk. Come on now.
Zane Rub said, "What game did you say this reminds you of?" I got a little bit of a Choro Q feeling from it.
Yeah.
If
But you
for
know
those
what?
of
It
you who-
also seems a lot like Power Drift Racing, which is like a Sega arcade game.
Mhm.
Like this is like a weird combination of like PS1 and like Sega arcade.
Yeah, Jamie J, that 2.5D vibe that's what caught me good.
Well, I have to drift through 3 corners without hitting any cones. That
Come on, get it together.
sounds like a tall order. Let's see if I can do it. There's also like a little bit of like maybe a GBA aesthetic to it too. Like that speedometer looks very. Oh wait, that was okay. That was okay. I just have to get through the corner without hitting the cone.
Yes, yeah.
But
But straight away, go crazy.
That speedometer looks like very GBA to me.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like a nice mix of a lot of different things.
Yeah. Okay, I do not need to be doing the tutorial. I'm ready for the race.
You're just ready. What if there's cones everywhere? Death cones.
Ah, that'd be fun.
Don't touch the death cones.
I'm sad about the shimmer though. But the way that the game world is actually built is
It's almost like, is it on purpose?
yeah. Well,
they could
it's
lie
so
and say it
3D
was.
that it doesn't really matter. So
Mhm. Is it really only on that moving background, or is that it's just in everything?
like when this announcer like slides in, like I can see like some shimmer. I can even see the uneven pixels on the dithering on her microphone from way back here.
How dare they? How dare they?
But you know, at different resolutions, it might be fine. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I had it set to 720p if it didn't shimmer, because this is 1080p. So
That's true. It is. Yeah, I mean, you are on PC.
because like this will totally come to Switch, and
Yeah, that's what it
a
feels
lot
like.
of games that do come to Switch, like especially pixel art games, like they're actually kind of designed for 720p to begin with.
Mhm. So it'll look really good handheld.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they had. Let me see. I know it was a Kickstarted game. Let me look up. It didn't. Wow, it did not hit nearly as high because I found it after the Kickstarter had already ended. How much do you think this game raised on Kickstarter? Try, give us a guess.
Oh, I don't know, 50,000?
No, not even 50,000.
Really?
29,251.
Oh, that's a shame because
That is dangerously low.
But did it succeed?
Yes, it did succeed. I don't know what they were asking for, but yeah. Okay, so it is going to be on Switch, PS4, and Xbox. It looks like.
Oh, there better be a physical because this is quite good.
Yeah, it has the yes.
This is very much my jam.
They're in progress to get it on Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation.
I do like this drift boost. It wasn't letting me do that on the. I don't think it was boosting on the tutorial. But the other game I was talking about, Hot Shot Racing.
Yes.
It has a drift and boost mechanic as well. Where but you actually like fill a gauge and the boost is on a separate button, so you basically fill the boost gauge by drifting. So
okay,
that's
yeah, I'll definitely have to download this demo.
Oh, so this just like this is more of a is this more of a outrun sort of level? No other racers. I just have to get to the end in time.
Seems that way.
Yeah, oh man, if this was on Switch, I would very much be buying this. It's quite good.
Yeah, I could just by looking at it, I was like, okay, this can't be terrible. There's no way. It's just there's too much going for it.
Yeah, this definitely has like just like the feel just like nailed just in terms of like just feels good to control. Like building up that boost is very satisfying.
Adam C said this is going to look amazing on a Switch OLED screen.
Oh yeah. I've never seen a game like do this like hard tilt. Like it almost feels like being inside like a full motion like arcade cabinet, like one of those.
Yeah. It definitely brings you into it a little bit more. Because naturally, you know, some people will play their racing games where they kind of turn into it, but the game actually doing it, it's almost like fourth, it's VR, fourth dimension VR.
Rally Lancer's asking about Auto Modalista. I actually used to have that, the GameCube version, which is expensive now. I had it because it was a contest prize. Like the contest was for several other things, including Piano 3. That's how I got that, and a signed copy of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. That was the main prize. But yeah, I didn't really have a lot of interest in Auto Modalista, so I did trade that in. Could have got a lot more money for it today. Of course, if I still had it today, I wouldn't have sold it anyway. I don't think like the PlayStation version's that expensive. It's just the GameCube one.
So for those of you asking, this is Victory Heat Rally, a game I came across a little while ago. And the demo is now available on Steam, and I guess it's going to come out. Full on. It was a weird, he like blew up underwater, but then didn't. Yeah, definitely a winner. A winner for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody will get it. They'll get it physically released somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's so many. I mean, how many? I mean, it's not just limited run anymore. There's all these.
Oh yeah, there's so many of them doing it these days.
Gosh, what are they? Super rare, premium, IM8-bit,
Premium edition, Red Art games.
Yeah, I've only gotten a couple outside of limited. Maybe one. Like I got a short hike. That's like the only one I've gotten from whoever that was. Super rare.
Yeah, I saw that when I was downloading the golf game. I saw that on Twitch.io. I guess is that where it's originally from?
Oh, I don't know, but it's a fairly cheap game. But it's definitely a nice, calming sort of. I played it on stream a while back, but I was like, oh, a physical version of this on Switch? That's kind of cool. There's another one that's not out yet. Is it out yet? Let me see. It's just going to be me revealing all these games that I've secretly found that haven't blown up yet.
I love how the camera just like goes into the car, like, you know, flies down to the car level and just immediately go. Like it
Yeah, do it.
doesn't whoa, there was some blowing up there.
Let's see if this one's out. This is right out. Oh, that one's already out.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, I like how varied the courses are.
Yeah, I mean, there must be quite a lot of content in the game if they're giving you access to this much in the demo.
Mm-hmm.
This level makes me think of King's Forest from Stunt Race FX.
Yeah, man, I love Stunt Race FX. I know a lot of people have their
I like it a
issues
lot.
with
It's
it's that frame rate.
yeah, I mean it. But the thing is, like, the controls are designed for that frame rate.
Right, to
And
deal with it.
Feels good to play.
Yeah, I've always loved it. Wild Tracks.
Wild Tracks, yep.
Can you change the camera angle, Replicant asks?
I know that when the Y button is, or at least I set the Y button for change viewpoint, but I don't know if you can change it in race or if there might be an option for it. Man, like the content just keeps coming. Oh, wait, nope. It actually. Oh, a slalom? Wait, what is that? Oh, so there's like a different version of that.
So yeah, you can play a different type of course. Like
Right. Well, that's probably enough of this. We should play some Mario Party. If
Yeah, let's do
anyone wants to play, I meant to say this earlier. If anyone wants to play Mario Party Superstar with us,
specifically Superstar.
Mario Party Superstars,
Boom.
we're gonna be playing that.
Yes.
Uh,
That one.
So, I should
Victory
probably-
Heat Rally. That's the game.
I should probably hide this until you get in.
So
the
I don't
room.
get booted.
Yeah.
I don't get booted out.
So I'm going to make a code.
Oh gosh, I gotta fix my Wi-Fi.
Here, I'm going to send this to you on the old Discords.
Discord. I recently got the
That'll be the room code.
Google Nest Wi-Fi system because I was having some range issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to make sure my Switch is on the new one. But I'll tell you, it's pretty good. The Google Wi-Fi,
Oh, you might need this information as well.
pretty darn good.
The room ID.
Room ID. I know. I was like, oh, good. Try picked a game that I've opened. I don't have to unseal a game tonight. Sometimes I feel like that. Where it's like the backlog is, shoo. Keep me away from backloggery because it'd just be embarrassing.
Now, the last time I streamed this was with Duke on the day that I flew back from Retro World last year. I think yeah, that's what it was. It was It was the day I flew back from Retro World last year. And
Oh, is that the one? That was the one that I wasn't invited to? Yeah, that's right. That one. Sons of...
and,
Wait, hold on. Sons of...
so you entering this room?
Yeah, let me bring up the game here.
Is anyone in the chat thinking they might be able to play with us?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know in the chat before we get it. Before we get it. Oh, I think I'll be okay. Internet seems good. All right, I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
I'll put it up on screen along with the room code information if other people can join.
Online play.
I'm surprised
Right.
this game never got any like updates, did it? Like I thought for sure it was going to get like a free like couple of boards or something.
Boards or something. Yeah, not really. No one's talking about it. All right. Let me see here. It wouldn't be a friend game, would it? Is that what I need?
I mean, I don't know what you go to join.
Oh, I'm about to find out. All right, join room. Room ID. Actually, can I just search by friends room?
You might.
Oh,
be
there
able
you
to.
are.
Yeah. And
Yep.
then you enter the code.
Oh yeah.
Jamie J, this is Mario Party Superstars, and if other people in the chat have this game, you're welcome to join. But I'm waiting for Dave to get into the room. There we go.
I'm in. Oh, I'm in.
Now Dave is in the room, so the room ID is 951988, and the password I will type into the chat here. The password for the room is 1478. So you can see the room ID on screen right there.
Zane's dad said, "Did the Nest fix your range issues? You draining 3-pointers now?" Absolutely. Yeah, I can. It's kind of a problem because I'll leave the house and I'm like leaving the neighborhood and my phone's still connected to it. It's kind of weird. It's a little worrisome.
Yeah, Ganny, you can join. Anyone can join. Whoever joins first is in.
First.
So
That's right.
if you can get the game booted up and online, you are welcome to join. Anyone with the game, come on now.
First come, first serve. I'll put my Suikoden audio drama discs back from Japan that I can't understand because it's in Japanese. That would be fun if I start actually getting decent at Japanese. I could try to actually understand what they're saying.
You could.
I'll just have you translate them for me. You were Lynn.
Thanks for reposting that, Morgan.
Oh, try. I went to the Distant Worlds spin-off concert recently in Philly.
Spin-off concert?
So they have a new one called A New World, and it is like a lot more intimate.
Intimate?
And yeah, like it's it's not a full orchestra. It's 12 people, including the conductor. Okay. It was good, and it was the first one. It was the first performance in the U.S. They started in London. And it was really good. It was really good. It was at the University of Penn. Yeah, the conductor was hilarious. He actually sang. Oh gosh, I can't even. But at one point, he just pulled out this big bottle of Fiji water, and he was like, "Oh, oh, oh." It's like, what is happening? And then he started conducting, and then he pulled up a mic. He just started singing while he was conducting.
Singing what?
Oh my gosh, why my brain's not working? Try, you know how this goes.
They sing Otherworld. Did he sing Crazy Chocobo from Final Fantasy 13 too?
No, it was oh my gosh, what is it called? Oh, my brain. And I'm not gonna try to sing it right now. Oh gosh, it's the one from Final Fantasy 13. The one it's just Sarah's song. Is it just called Sarah's song? Sarah's theme?
From 13?
Is it 13? Let me think.
I mean, Sarah is a character from 13, but I can't think of like a song associated with her. Ganny, I think you can search for the room ID 951988, and then
they did play One Winged Angel though. They did play that.
And then the password is 1478. The only game concert I've been to was a Zelda one.
Okay, how was that?
It was good. It was quite
Telling
good.
you, man.
Oh wait,
this
no,
one
no, I
was-
take that back. I went to a Pokemon concert once.
Okay. Well, this one was great, and I wanted to get. They had like merch and CDs and soundtracks and stuff. I was like, oh, good. I can get them without being destroyed by paying the same I paid for the CD for shipping from Square. And after the concert was over, the line, they had to wrap it like it was almost a swirl of a line inside to get there. And I was like, we're gonna be here for 2 hours just to purchase stuff. So we ended up leaving.
We got Ian in here.
Make
Look.
my wish come true. Let darkness slip aside.
Who are you in the chat here, Ian? Say hi so we know who you are.
It's actually Lan. That's a lowercase L. That was...
Thanks for joining us. Oh, Toadette says to not tire ourselves out.
Well, we'll see. It's called Memory. This song.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, he sang that while conducting. It was all. Hey, what's up, Natify? And you know me, I'm no big FF13 fan, but I was like, I enjoy this. This was good. This was good. He did good. That is not easy. And he was like one of those conductors that's like really intense, and he still was pretty much crushing it. Oh gosh, who to be? I don't even know.
So I'm
Who's your go-to, Try? Who do you usually
it's probably Luigi is my normal go-to, but Wario is my backup.
Yep, that's my situation. One or the other.
All right, here
If
we
I'm
go.
feeling frisky, I'll be Daisy.
I'm working on a well. First of all, what level we want to play?
Oh, no. I say Spaceland or I mean, Tropical Island looks fun. It looks super easy though.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty simple.
This is the worst Mario Party, by the way, according to Ganimon, because Ganimon, remember, hates everything.
No, this Mario Party is awesome. I'm very impressed with this one. Yeah, the birthday cake level is pretty simple.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, what you pick? You're the host. You pick.
Let's do the
I'll play
birthday
whatever.
cake.
It all will feel like Mario Party.
And let's just do 15 turns. I think that'd be good.
Why don't we do 108? Let's do 108 turns.
Oh, okay.
108, like an IP address. In honor of the remaster.
But no, I'm actually working on a Final Fantasy 13 video right now with John Linneman for DF Retro.
Digital Foundry. Down to Foundry.
I don't remember all the rules of this board, but it's a really small board.
Look, we all know Try. It doesn't matter until the end when everybody's stars get swapped. And the last place person gets first place. 50 turn Mario Party? Good lord.
Oh, man.
It's a lot of...
Semi-regularly. I love how the reflections in this look.
That icing, boy. I had a cake for dessert after dinner tonight. I went for it.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to say first time playing the board. Although, it might not hurt. Could you get stuck over there with Bowser?
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to be right in the middle.
Sheesh. Hey, Scepter Sever, how are you? Bacon pancakes here? Good lord. Yay! Oh my god! Great start. Great start.
All right, Ganny.
A gentleman's
Oh,
walk.
man. Ganny.
Called hacksaws, I believe is what they call it. This guy gonna be hacking. He's hacking.
Oh, yeah, I think Ganny needs to hit confirm. I think everyone has to hit confirm on their screen here.
I think he jailbroke his Switch. Nintendo's gonna brick it right now.
Sandy is becoming interested in the goings on screen.
It's that cake. Let's eat that cake.
I think this is gonna be the first time I played 4-player in this, actually.
Oh, really?
I mean, 4 humans.
Four humans. What?
When I played this with Duke, I was playing with an the N64 Switch Online controller.
Oh, it'll let you use it?
It does work, but there's a small selection of mini games that that need the X or Y button.
Oh, I remember you mentioning
Yeah,
that.
and the only other thing you can't do is view the board. Or no, you can view the board from the menu at the start of your turn, but you can't view the board if you're like at a junction or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you rolled a 1 for your turn, but then you rolled
Well, once I saw Gani's hack technique, I figured.
you rolled 10.
Wanted that double dice. Rory
Ah,
looks so big on the board.
Guinea and Dave on team.
Picking panic.
Grab
Pass the
cherries,
cherry.
drop cherries.
Oh, crap. Who's the passer? That's the real question.
Oh, I always forget that you can like actually practice for real. Like you don't have to go to a separate practice screen in this one.
It is nice.
All right, everyone needs to hit start to go.
Oh boy, Gani and I we're just getting ourselves as the anti-Mario, the opposites. Oh my god, too powerful. Hold on, what is happening here? Oh lord, sorry Gani in advance. Sorry in advance. Sorry in advance. Terrible. It was so bad.
Oh, you're beating us though.
Trying. Got that rhythm at
you
the
beat
end
us
there.
by a lot.
Woo! I thought I was doing. I'm telling you, tricky. I'm not here to disappoint, Gani. Evil triumphs over good.
Because good is dumb.
As good as that sounds like a line from Strange to Paradise.
That's a line from Spaceballs.
That's how long it's been since I've seen Spaceballs. That's sad when I'm
Evil
thinking
will always triumph because good is dumb.
dumb. Good old Rick.
Oh, right. Like this makes like a bomb or something?
If you plant a strawberry.
Wait, that's not a strawberry.
Mm-mm. So don't land there. Don't do it. Don't roll a 1.
Apparently. I guess I don't have much money, so I don't know why I just did that. Is
they gonna make it
do
fun?
I benefit directly? Oh, okay. Well, it has my sign by it, so I guess I benefit.
Maybe it takes coins and gives them to you.
Probably. It's an investment.
What? I mean, good. Do it. Why not? Go for it. Mushroom it. Let's not ruin it. Hup! Oh my goodness.
What?
Chewy.
Oh, you have enough too.
Yes,
I love how Toadette's like, wow, you have what it takes to be a superstar, and having what it takes to be a superstar is having money.
It's having money. Just like in the real world. Oh, Slim Jim Games, I do. Clubhouse Games, that was a fun night. 4 players.
Oh, was this Clubhouse game on Switch?
Stream. Mm-hmm. It was a fun little game.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Nice collection. All right,
Wait, what? I have not played this one.
Get to the center of the platform and face the camera just in time for the picture to be taken.
Okay. Weird. This is from Mario Party 10. No wonder I don't know this one.
So how do you know if we're doing it right? So you want to be on the platform, basically.
Yeah, I guess you want to be at a decent spot for the photo and facing forward, it sounds like.
Great. Great. What's your superpower? I'm rich. Knock people.
Oh no!
Oh! I don't know what happened. I think it was Rosalina. Oh my! Nobody else?
What?
My belly's in it. Dang! What a scam.
Dave's belly just hanging in from the top of the frame.
Holy crap. Awesome. Love it. Are we trying to steal people's stars now, Gani?
Back in the day, it used to be a sort of unspoken rule, or actually it was a spoken rule, that you do not steal stars from human players. But I don't think that rule applies anymore, especially because we're all human players.
It's true. It's full on. You have no choice.
It always used to be, for whatever reason, back in the day, me and my friend, we always had Mario and Donkey Kong as the AI players, and then no matter whether we won or lost, we always like beat them up in Smash Brothers afterward because we were so annoyed by them by that
Feel
point.
better. That's understandable.
There's no way I'm going to have enough coins by the time I get to Toadette.
Chew it. Oh, there. That's more like it. Nice, too. Let's see what this minigame is.
4-player. Making sure I haven't missed any super chats. It's not been the most conducive chat for paying attention. But I do believe I got them all. Oh wait, there was one from Gani that I missed.
Gani!
Saying this stream needs a little back brace. Is that a Game Dave stream joke?
That is. So if somebody donates, then it will say you just supported me like a back brace.
Oh,
he always gets that one for some reason whenever he's
so like donates. When you speed up, it's like permanent. You're like committed until until you hit something.
And you exactly, and then you're done. Yeah, you got bones. Okay.
I have not played this one before.
Boy. It's nice. It's
Donkey
risk
Kong in
reward.
these newer games has retractable teeth.
Oh. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious.
Ah, only one winner. Man, I'm going to pass Toadette with no star. I'm going to be in fourth the whole game. Actually, being an early loser in Mario Party is...
Means nothing.
yeah. Although with this board, I don't think the star position changes on this board, so...
So it's always going to be there.
Yeah.
Just looping. The third.
Yeah, this one's pretty simple and straightforward, which is why I was thinking it might be one to do.
Lazy Town.
Yeah.
Rosalina. Or as I like to call her, Ian.
Man, that macaroon or whatever you call it, you jump on to get off the top of the cake looks delicious.
I'm getting hungry again.
It's Luigi time. It's Luigi time to... Oh, I was going to say pass the star without money, but I have a chance.
Lucky space.
Oh, man.
Custom
I
dice
mean,
block.
that's nice, but I actually kind of just wanted the money.
Yeah, you need money right now. Okay, come on. Nope, I need money. Can I buy money?
Natify. I have a goal in my life now to play every board and every console Mario Party at least once with a full party. Whew, that's... I wish you luck. It's an ambitious goal. Oh,
Yeah.
everyone versus Wario.
No. Try to get that coconut conch. 2-bit or lose it.
2-bit or lose it. Oh, yeah, this one.
Pop them tubes. Popping them tubes. Tonight.
If any one of us survives...
I lose. So I
And
have
we
to
all
kill
win.
Oh,
Like
man.
someone who loses on before the end can still win it for the team.
Yikes. All right. Oh, man. Well.
Was DioField any good? I think DioField is quite good. I mean, there's a demo, but I was playing parts that are... I believe the demo is fairly substantial. But I played the first 2 levels in the demo, and I was impressed enough to buy it. So I think it's pretty fun. Whoa, that was stupid.
No!
Go, Danny, go! Go,
Don't you
Danny,
do it.
go!
Don't you...
Oh man, Ganny's pretty good.
Come on!
Oh
son!
yeah, yeah, Ganny.
Oh. My rival. I was like, maybe I'm gonna get it. Man, all that effort for nothing.
Oh, now I've got my 20 coins.
You're welcome.
Everything's coming up, Luigi.
Oh, Mega X6.
Thank you.
Meg was like, I got nothing to say. Enjoy.
But Mega X6 does that often. It is more than okay. Sometimes you just don't know what you want to say. If I was dropping a super chat, I'd be like, oh gosh, I don't even know what I want to say. I totally get it.
Hey, money talks. So why say anything?
I mean, money talks to Toadette. Money makes you a superstar, apparently. So
This is true. Rosalina. We gonna plant a strawberry?
those are not
Plant.
strawberries.
No.
They're not strawberries. Why do we keep calling them strawberries?
It's a sick world.
Oh, I definitely got what it takes to be a superstar by spending every cent to my name.
That's right. Being broke. Man. Started out on top. Quickly dropping. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Pearl Jammer,
17
this is a good one to get if as a reintroduction to Mario Party, because I hadn't bought one either since 5, I think. 5 or 6. Unfortunately, I don't actually own any of the GameCube ones anymore, and they're expensive now.
Oh, well, this is the worst thing.
But I mean, this uses boards from the first 3 games, and then mini games throughout the entire series history. So yeah, it's a really good reintroduction. I was glad I got this one.
Waste of my money. Money just getting taken from me.
It's a bonus game.
Times 2 coins.
You get what you get. No losing here.
Don't hit those floating logs. All you can do is move.
Yep. I forgot there was a 3DS one. I mean, there were probably a couple of portable ones, I bet.
Yeah, 'cause what numbered? I mean, they stopped numbering them after what, 10?
But 10 is still relatively recent because that was Wii U. They just called the Switch one Super Mario Party. And I think it's it requires the Joy-Cons, I believe. Like it only works with Joy-Cons.
Oh.
Oh, we're not getting much out of this.
I got no coins.
Yeah, but I think we all, unless we split it, I think we all get 6 coins.
Yeah, I was just like, I couldn't. I didn't know.
Is Bowser Revolution in this one? I forget. Yeah, Hattori Hanzo. The board themed costumes are only in 2, to my knowledge, unless they came back in a later game. Those were great. I mean, I would like another good old-fashioned Mario Party with original material, but I think this one going for the nostalgia angle was a smart move because it certainly brought me back to the series. And it now has me, interested in another one.
We need a North American release of a new Fortune Street, Itadaki Street.
Oh, I know.
That would be nice.
I know.
Did
you get the PS4 one?
The anniversary one?
The one with it has Final Fantasy characters in it.
No, I did not get the PS4 one yet.
Yeah, Lynn has that. Drum and Lynn, I played that one time. It was fun.
Yeah, it would be nice if I don't know, because is Fortune Street the only one that we got?
Yeah,
translated?
it is. It is.
That was the Wii, right?
Yep. I mean, it was relatively easy to play. Like, if you know Fortune Street, like, it wasn't hard to play the game.
Yeah, I was able to fumble through it on PS2 when I played it that one night. With some help.
Yeah, one of my local game stores has a copy of PS1 Itadaki Street for whatever reason.
There's a PS1 one?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, it used to be a pretty prolific series, but it's not, what happens here if you don't have, 10 coins?
They take everything.
Oh, these,
What happened to me? Hope you do better than me. Mine did not go well.
Oh, no. Wait, when you say it didn't go well, you didn't go to Bowser, did you?
No, but I didn't get my coins back.
Yeah, but now I'm stuck in Bowser Land, so...
Wait, that's certainly worse. So what does that mean? You have to get out of there? You're just screwed
I
for
forget
a while?
if there's like if there's a mechanic of like, oh, are you going to have to do another Bowser loop, or if you're stuck doing Bowser loops, or uh-oh.
Oh, no. What's happening? Ready to have some fun? No. Oh. Oh my god. Oh.
It doesn't really matter what you... Oh, well, you don't have that many coins.
I know, but I almost had 20. Bowser minigame would have been nice. Man, Wario got that.
You know,
Well,
Demo Kirby, is that an actual theory? Because I feel like I was talking about that on stream a while back. Like that was, I was like legit expecting there to be a like a princess kingdom in Mario Odyssey. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be where Peach and Rosalina and Daisy come from, is the Princess Kingdom.
So there's like, okay.
Because like
weird.
the New Donk City humans are like so different, you know what I mean?
Normalish. Oof.
Wait, so is Waluigi still in this or not?
No, I don't think so.
But it seems like he's still playing.
Maybe. Almost there. Oh. That last minute luck.
I looked up every time, I think, except for the last one. Then that was what got me.
She was ready. Rosalina was ready. So we're still got to recover those coins. Oh, man.
Yeah, I feel like... it'll be interesting to see how the Mario animated movie
Affects the...
like if it gets into the lore.
I wonder... Now, how's that going to work?
Because I feel like the whole Brooklyn thing is like a American like side media invention.
Oh, yeah, like that's not even a thing at all.
That I don't think that's ever referenced in any like instruction manuals.
Mario. Yeah, I really wonder when that comes out, we going to then get a game based on the movie? I mean, I feel like that's inevitable, and then we're going to be in another world of like Street Fighter, the movie, the game. Like, is that?
I'd never even considered the possibility of a game based on the movie.
Yeah, like, or do you think they'll keep it very separate? Like, this is movie Mario, and there's nothing relevant.
It's got to be separate.
I know, but who knows?
I don't know if I can tolerate like not Mario, not Charles Martinet voicing Mario in a game. Like I'm willing to, you know, give the benefit of the doubt for a different voice for the movie, but
Eric Fox makes a good point. They haven't made a Sonic game based on the movies, not yet.
But the movies are like so closely. I mean, I haven't seen them yet, but it seems like they have a lot of cues from the first 3 games.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies yet. But
I don't have that much money, Bowser.
Because Nintendo does things a lot differently than Sega, so who knows? Who knows what we're gonna see?
I mean, you know, I don't pay attention to this stuff a whole lot, but you know, I kind of get the impression that Sega is maybe a little more in tune with the fans than Nintendo.
Maybe when it comes to that, or at least they are now. You think?
Yeah,
because they certainly weren't for a while.
But then you've got stuff like, you know, Sonic Frontier seems really weird. Like, I don't know how in tune that is with the fans.
If I end up in this freaking flower lottery one more time,
I mean, I think there's no way to not.
But I feel like I just was there. But I guess because Bowser, I got sent back.
But you know what? I think if you do go by Bowser, it's fewer spaces overall to get to the star the next time.
Well, I can't afford it. Come on, don't screw me. What is it? Well,
I mean, I it's always been my hope that the Mario movie is going to kind of have its own aesthetic.
Oh, Ganimon swapped places with me. That's why. Ganimon screwed me. That's why. That's what happened. I was talking to Try. So you think you're hoping the movie what now?
I hope it has its own aesthetic. So that it's not like... So that it's not like, you know, just like, oh, it's just like the new Super Mario Brothers aesthetic, but...
You think it's just going to be its own thing?
I hope so, because, like, otherwise it's going to be super weird having, like, the different voices. And honestly, it's going to be weird just Mario having dialogue at all.
Yeah, outside of his sayings. Phrases.
Right.
His dialogue is phrases outside of, like, the RPGs or whatever.
Well, even in the RPGs, he hasn't said anything.
Not as much, yeah. Not as much as a normal person he would talk.
I mean, it's implied that he's saying things, but, you know, it's invisible to the player. They'll just be like, wait, what's that? You know.
Silent protagonist. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about, I mean, I'm sure you've already talked about it. What do you think about the voice actors selections?
I mean,
Try, this isn't 1080 snowboarding. Why don't you reel it in? Terrible. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I just rotated just like this as fast as I could. I mean, I'm not really a celebrity person, so I don't really
know. I don't know any of these people's names.
I mean, I know Chris Pratt because, like, like Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess I've seen not the newest Jurassic World movie, but I saw the first 2, which
and then Charlie Day is Luigi.
They weren't great. But yeah, I mean, I know him from Marvel, but outside of that, like, you know, I don't really know any of those actors, to be honest. I mean, there might have been one or two others that I was familiar with, but I don't remember what the full list is. The one thing that shocked me was the Kamek is a character in the movie. Yeah. The last years that I went trick or treating, the last 2 years I went trick or treating as like a teenager, I dressed up as Kamek.
Dang.
I'm like no one cares about Kamek but me. Why is this character in this?
All right, hey, they're going for the deep cuts. That's good. That's good. And who is it? Jack Black as Bowser? Is that
Oh
right?
yeah, now that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That is actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
They know what they're doing. Hopefully.
Most of the other people, though, I have no idea what to expect from them because I'm not really familiar with them.
You know Charlie Day, who's playing Luigi?
No. I mean, I remember hearing a lot of people seem fairly positive about that casting.
He definitely has more of that, like, grungy Luigi feel, like that style of Luigi. You know, more kind of like, hey, oh, what are you? Like, really kind of that, almost a Jersey Luigi is what it's going to feel like. I don't know. It's going to be weird.
I guess the first teaser is going to go up
Soon, right?
like early October. I don't know if it's going to be available like to people outside of Comic-Con immediately.
Ganymon's just like, I'm just going to play the game. Just going to play the puzzle game. Where's the full version of this?
Oh yeah, we got a super chat from Barrett Gagon. Thank you. I'm sure I butchered your name. I'm very, very sorry, but thank you. With a retracted message.
Oh my.
I don't
really good.
I don't know what was intended to be said there, but thank you.
Could have been good. How long does it go? Until somebody dies?
I think someone has to get to like 99 or something. I never do as well on this one as I feel like I should.
And why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Are you a puzzle master, Try?
No.
Yeah, well, maybe that's...
But I feel I should at least do decently. Although it seems like I suddenly might be doing decently. Oops, I screwed up though.
Not as much as me.
Oh, I'm screwing up a lot. I guess I just need to disparage my puzzling skills to do well.
Sounds like, yeah. If you were confident, you would have lost. Luckily, you weren't, so you won. That's how that goes. Well, I'm back where I belong. Right on the bottom.
Wait, is Tetris 99 still going? For some reason, I thought that wasn't around anymore.
I think so. It even got a physical release.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yes,
crazy.
Yeah. I think because they knew it was going to stick around as opposed to, like, you know, Mario, was it 35, which they said was limited. That was kind of a shame. That was fun to play. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, I know there's Pac-Man 99. Did that get a physical release? I don't think so.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I played that on stream. I enjoyed I was the best at Pac-Man 99. That one I did pretty well on. I could get in the top 3 pretty regularly. Tetris 99, not so much. Bomberman, right? There's a Bomberman one too.
Looks like I think 10 should be good. Wait.
Tape Flipper reporting for duty. What's up, Pat? Or as I will always call you, Tape.
I completely broke getting a star both times this game. Oh, I should have done 9. Whoops. All right. Oh, never mind.
Must be nice.
Oh, man.
Well, that is some
Well, I
straight
mean,
up.
you know, you go to 0 coins buying 2 stars in a row. It's only right.
Yeah, it's only right.
Only right to get a free one.
Nonsense. Wow, thank you for the pass go $200. At least I can afford a star again if I ever get to one.
Tape Flipper wants to know how DioField was looking. I mean, I really enjoy. What was your impression watching it?
Oh, it looked fun to me. I don't like the names.
There's no Dave. Oh, this
Yeah,
this was the pure luck one, so there's no practice
okay,
here.
great. Well, I had the impression. I don't know. I told you that too before stream that I thought you could like build out your army with custom units, but unfortunately that was not the case. So, but it looks super fun. I feel like I would enjoy it, and I like what you said that it's kind of, you know, small little tastes of at least right now. And you're how far in?
You can do a bunch at once if you feel like it, or if you have like no time to play, you can just.
You're like 4 hours in, you said?
Oh man, first to go.
Well,
yeah, well, I'm like a little over 5 after the bit I played on stream. But
I wonder how long the actual game is.
I don't know. I mean, it came out on Thursday, which is such a weird day for a game to come out. But I went ahead and just ordered it because I was looking for places to pick it up locally since I hadn't pre-ordered it. I was looking at like, you know, if it was available for pickup at Best Buy or Walmart or Target or GameStop, and like none of the ones near me. I mean, I would have had to have, you know, driven like almost an hour to get to like the nearest Best Buy that had a copy of the PS5 version. So I was like, I just ordered it on Amazon, but I don't know.
Oh,
that took some
Always
real
bet on
skill
green.
there, Dave.
always bet on green. That's my trick. That's the only one I pressed is green.
But yeah, I wonder if it's like the physical version is going to be kind of uncommon, at least for PS5.
Wasn't there like a collector's edition from Square exclusive? Had like little.
I think that's right. I didn't look at it, but it's supposedly, if I remember, or was I think of another Square Enix game? Some Square Enix game, I think DioField, had an official board game with the collector's edition.
Yes.
Like,
no, or is that? Yeah, I think that's what that was.
How many
yeah,
times in history is that board game ever going to be played?
I gotta look that up.
Like,
It was on my list. I was like, maybe I'll get the collector's edition, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game that much. But yeah, the fact that it might not be around for very long.
yeah, I mean, it just seemed like not a lot of copies were distributed locally. So, but then Coury looked on his Best Buy and he said, oh, there's like 5 copies at my nearest Best Buy, but there sure wasn't around here.
So you get a box copy of the standard edition. You get the board game with the little character pieces. Yeah, it's like a 4-player board game. 2 to 4-player board game. It's essentially the collector's edition. It's just a board game. There's really nothing else with it. I guess there's like some pre-order bonuses. You get a knife and a bangle, which is like whatever. So that's the only benefit of getting the collector's edition. You literally get a board game. But I don't know if it's what's the asking price on that? Let me see here. Meanwhile, while I'm looking this up, Ganimon will probably like steal all my coins or something. $170. Why, Square?
What?
Why? Holy crap. Oh my goodness. The Octopath Traveler 2 Collector's Edition, I think, is also insanely expensive.
Oh, Bowser again.
I think that's the one that comes with the little statues. I think. Go ahead.
But I mean, I enjoy the game itself, but I don't know if I'm going to be like, feel especially attached to like, the characters and story and universe enough to like have a collector's edition of it,
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. That's why I didn't go with it. What is going on?
What? Oh man. Vicious Ganny. Vicious. That just ain't right. It just ain't right. Look what he did to you. Dave's gone. Dave's not even here anymore. I looked up at his camera and he is gone. You made Dave go away. Dave is gone. He's never coming back. He is never coming back. He can murder us all now, though. Dave can murder us all now. He's probably going to succeed. Whoa! He didn't succeed.
I never succeed. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The people want Roy. Get out of here. Man. Well, I almost got everybody. I can't believe that.
Who do you think Roy would play as in this game?
Shoo, right? He seems like he'd be Waluigi-esque, right?
I mean, that is who seems most like Roy. Is that who he would play as? Would he want to play as someone different from himself, perhaps?
Gosh, I feel like he'd play as like Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
He seems like the guy that would be like more worried about what he has to look at for the whole game than who he is. Right? See what I'm saying? Like he definitely played a female World of Warcraft character if he ever played World of Warcraft. As my Scoutmaster always said. True story. Not weird. My Scoutmaster was like, hey, if I'm going to have a character and I got to watch them from behind for 40 hours, why would I pick a dude? That's what my scout, not my words. These aren't my words. These are my Scoutmaster's words. Clearly, I had a great upbringing. Yay, more coins. Those mean nothing to win the game. What is happening?
I love that face Toad makes when he goes,
This is ridiculous. Who picked this game? Let's play Switch Sports right now. Tennis.
I don't have it.
What?
Does it have online?
Yeah. Yeah, man. 16-player bowling. Elimination bowling. But I prefer the tennis. I like tennis. It's good. It's still really good. So why no Switch Sports, huh?
I don't know. Just not a priority, I guess. I mean, I like Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort.
The sequel.
The new characters that look weird.
You can still use your Mii. You just put on a Mii head.
But then but then there's like they're all like mixed aesthetics, right? Like it doesn't seem.
I guess kind of. Most people use their Mii heads, but you can, you unlock outfits and stuff, and you can change your look.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's that. Still feels like Wii Sports though. Just a little more refined, maybe. Oh yeah, big number. All right, I'm gonna.
Is it all motion controls?
Yes.
Is it
Yes,
pretty
sir.
good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going. You know what?
Go big.
I dedicate this one to Ganimon. So what does it do? It just takes all your stars away, right? Is
It
that
took
what
a star.
maybe the big one takes 2.
Oh yeah, I think that is the big one. I think the little one takes coins.
Oh, I see.
Wait,
I
Wii
want to play
Sports is
Trombone.
or Switch Sports is only $40?
I'm telling you. We get it together. Water your piranha plant to help it grow. So first one to grow it wins, huh?
Yep.
Tell Monty to get out of here. There's only one Monty I'm worried about.
Montgomery
fan.
Carlson.
And he was a big fan. The only cameo I've ever made.
But then he said Game Dave has gone too far when you told him to use vegetables.
It was a little extreme.
Game Dave has gone too far this time.
All right, I need to stop practicing. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I never tried the leg strap for Switch Sports. I just played soccer with 2 Joy-Con.
Does it come with a strap, or do you have to have it
box.
from Wii Fit Adventure?
If you get the boxed version, it comes with a strap, I believe.
But you don't have to use that.
No, you don't even need it. I don't even know if you could in the beginning. I felt like it wasn't even an option until the update.
No,
Isn't
someone in the
golf-
chat was saying that a buddy on Discord is obsessed with it and tells about the new content every week. I wouldn't have expected it to be a game to get frequent content updates.
Probably the outfits. Yeah, there's new outfits every week that you can earn by playing and getting enough like play points and stuff. But golf is supposed to be.
wow.
Oh my god!
I did not expect to be winning there.
I didn't even touch the rain. Man. Yeah, it's good. Golf. I'm curious to see how they do golf when that comes out.
Oh,
which
the
I guess is
physical is 50. Okay. Well, I mean,
$10 for the leg strap, basically, is what you're paying.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Yeah, it's good. I've played it on stream a couple times, and it's been fun.
Oh, I must have missed those.
But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming. And we're getting gosh, what else did they say? Somebody was who was that? One of these stupid YouTubers was complaining on Twitter the other day. And he was saying how I don't know if it was the Nintendo Direct he was complaining about or the Sony State of Play, but whatever it was, I was like, wait a second, all this stuff is great. What is this person talking about? Gosh,
Yeah,
what-
the Nintendo Direct was like pretty packed. I mean, I keep thinking like, regular Switch is like, I mean, obviously regular Switch is going to continue for a while, even when they do release a new system. But in my head, I keep thinking like, okay, it's like, it's time for the new Switch. Like they're going to hold off on showing new stuff because they're going to save it for releasing when the next system is out. I'm sure it'll be cross-platform for a while, but a new system's going to be coming, and but they keep Switch stuff just keeps coming. Like I've played so much Switch stuff this year.
Yeah. I can't remember though. What was it that? Yeah, I don't remember who it was. Somebody on Twitter, somebody we know, I'm sure. Fellow creator. They were complaining, said that there was nothing in that Nintendo Direct really. But you had for us though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you had Octopath Traveler 2. You had honestly Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star. It seems amazing.
That's pretty. You will have a good stream out of that for sure.
Oh, absolutely, I'll be doing that. And then we had you know, a theater rhythm final bar line, like that's gonna be cool, like a technically console theater rhythm game. Is that gonna use motion control? Do we know, or touchscreen?
Oh, I mean, I think I did hear something about using the touchscreen.
But it's not exclusive to Switch, is it?
I don't know.
Because if it's not, then how's that gonna work? Because I played the heck out of the 3DS version. Crazy.
I just rolled into the water.
So I love Theater Rhythm, and this one seems like the most jam-packed out of all of them. So I don't know. I'm excited.
The one funny thing about the direct though was like how much farming there was. Like it was intense with the farming.
That Square game, Harvest Stella or something.
Yeah, but then there's like so many more farming games, like indie farming games and actual Harvest Moon and so many other.
That's what it is.
Farming.
Various Day Life. And it has that same title font as Bravely Default and everything else. Have you seen that one? I think it was announced there. It was a mobile game, but it's like a farming. It's like, it's like, I don't know. It's like Octopath mixed with a farm simulator and Animal Crossing and everything else. I don't know. Did you look at that one at all?
Not. I mean, I didn't really pay attention to any of the farming ones. I mean, I played Harvest Moon 64 and I played Rune Factory 4 on the 3DS.
Well, now you're gonna play
like
Various Day Life.
They were fine, but I also kind of feel like that was enough for me, you know.
Until you play Various Day Life. Everybody's making fun of the title, as they always do with these games. You know, Triangle Strategy, Project Octopath. But yeah, Various Day Life looked, to me at least, interesting. Just to see that. I mean, because they did this real-time strategy thing, and now the same people are doing this sort of farmy sim game that's also a little Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know we had, what was it? Final Fantasy Explorers. I don't know if you played that.
Oh, no, I never played that one.
It was fine. But, I don't know. I like my Final Fantasy on console.
Yep.
Sorry about it. Dinger Derby. Gonna give her the old Dinger Derby.
Here we go.
Various Day Life version 2.5978 remix. The story so far. Oh gosh, I'm not paying attention. Oh. Terrible.
Oh.
Terrible. All right, try. We
did
get it. We get it.
Luigi's the best.
Shadow Mask is not a fan of Square spreading themselves thin. I could see that being a problem if they're making all these.
Yeah, but a lot of them, like DioField, are like actually collaborations with other developers. And Valkyrie Elysium is too. I mean, so it's not all just their internal studios. You know what I think is kind of awesome is that supposedly Final Fantasy 16 is like done. And
oh, really?
They're spending like the next year polishing it. Which is kind of amazing.
That is smart. Oh, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, is coming. I don't know. I just can't see somebody that would be like, oh, man, that was junk. Tales of Symphonia remastered, even though that's got issues.
Yeah.
Sifu Sifu is coming to Switch, which surprised me.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland, I hope will open the door to
Kirby games coming back.
well, I mean Kirby games have been around. I mean that
But
hasn't been
classic Kirby. They don't feel like classic Kirby to me though.
Yeah, I mean Return to Dreamland was the first one that that brought back the Superstar formula, which is,
Right.
I think, that is the ideal Kirby format,
Agreed.
with those, the way that the powers work in that game.
Okay.
And, Return to Dreamland was the first one to bring that back. And so, yeah, Return to Dreamland is that is, one of the
that's
best.
why I'm excited to see that, and it's not like an experiment because they always experiment with Kirby.
Sure. But then the 3DS games, the cost of my next star is half. There's no way I'm going to get back to it. But Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot on 3DS are also excellent. Robobot's probably the best Kirby game ever made, actually. But I don't enjoy revisiting the 3DS all that much. So
Same.
I want those games to come to Switch as well. That's what I'm home for. But have you played Kirby and the Forgotten Land?
Yeah, I played it on stream. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But it didn't. But it's not.
It's different. But I mean,
same thing, but different.
It sounds so silly to put it this way, but that was a game that I thought I was going to be playing on N64. I was waiting for the first 3D Kirby game. And I absolutely applaud them for sticking to their guns on 2D for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. But at the same time, a 3D Kirby is way overdue, a proper full on 3D Kirby adventure. And, the first world of that game, I almost felt emotional, played it. Cause it's it just felt like this time warp of this is a day that, well, that was great.
Yeah, what the heck?
That lasted 3 seconds.
Did the timing feel weird to you?
Well, you're supposed to be, you're sluggish in the water.
I know, but it was nuts.
But it was just so weird because I felt like a kid back in 1999, playing the game that I thought I was going to be playing on N64. You know what I mean?
I mean, I certainly really enjoyed it. But
it is different. It doesn't have the same feel of controls, certainly, but I feel like it was a very good conversion of Kirby concepts into 3D for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, Return to Dreamland Deluxe is going to be fantastic.
Oh man, I don't need any competition in the 4-star arena.
But I just couldn't believe someone would complain about that direct. I mean, I feel like
oh yeah, it was jam packed.
Yep.
Well,
maybe they were
they weren't going to be happy about anything.
No. Gosh, I wish I remember who it was because I want to call him out publicly. Who was that? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, for a Square person, there was plenty of good stuff announced in there. But yeah, Theater Rhythm coming back. I'm super happy about that. How's it going to work there without a stylus? That's the way that I want to play it. So I don't know how you.
Well, you could use one of those tablet styluses that use a battery.
Will it even have that, or is it going to be?
You could buy one.
Or well, I'm saying, is it going to have that ability to play it that way, or is it going to be you have to use just the buttons, the face buttons to hit the?
I feel
notes?
like I am almost positive that I read somewhere that you can use the touchscreen.
Okay, as long as you can use the touchscreen, I'll enjoy it because that's the way.
But then, how are you going to stream it?
Oof, old school camera.
That's not a comfortable way to stream. I can tell you that.
True.
I've done that. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I have done it.
For your LCD handheld stream. When's the next digitally distracted? That's a great question. Honestly, it'll at the very least it'll be after my next arcade video because I have to do a follow-up digitally distracted on this arcade machine with someone who is an expert on these games specifically. That's what I'll say.
I'm going to end up going to Bowser 3 times
and still be way ahead of me. Oh, remaster of Xenogears or Vagrant Story? Absolutely. That would be nice. What are your thoughts on Tales of Symphonia? That whole situation.
I mean, yeah, it's...
Is that really the main issue? The 30 frames per second?
Yeah, because it was 60 on GameCube. So the problem is it's really kind of a similar situation to Dragon Quest 11S, where the new content was built for a different platform, but they weren't able to port like the higher quality assets back to like PS4. So it's like not as good looking as the original PS4 version is, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was frustrating. I don't know. That was a weird thing. Didn't that kind of happen with Maxima? No, not. It wasn't like a quality thing, but
it happened with Halo, where like there was new features and additional content added to a bad port. So that became the basis for, all future ports, essentially.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, I jumped too far. Stupid. Thought Rosalina was going to go down that hole.
But yeah, so apparently the PS2 version of Symphonia was not a great port, but all future ports have been based on that. But Tales of Symphonia, I mean, I played through. That's still the only Tales game I've played through. I played through the GameCube version.
Okay.
I got it the day it came out. And, I liked it, but I've never gotten that attached or interested in the Tales series as a whole. I do want to play. I have Vesperia. I have the remaster of Vesperia. That one seems good. I think that's considered one of the best. I kind of want to get Tales of Arise as well. I think that looks pretty cool. But yeah, the Tales series is just one that I never really took the time to get into. I mean, some of the PS1 ones look really good, based on trying them on like the X Station and stuff. I wish I had them, but I don't.
Money belts.
Oh, is this this is just a bonus game, so you keep what you get. You get first pick.
Perfect.
It's gonna make all the difference in the world.
All the difference.
It's gonna make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, it's going really well. What the heck? If I can stay up there, it's way easier on the bottom. What is happening? What just happened?
I don't know.
To my life. Unbearable. Unbearably terrible.
I mean, I guess to be fair, you get more warning of what's coming on the bottom.
This is true.
Final turn. Here we go.
just too focused on the conversation. So what are you most excited for from that direct?
I'm hoping that Tears of the Kingdom's release date is secretly also the release date of the Switch 2.
You think they'll do that, or do you think it'll be a Switch Pro?
I mean, Super Switch. It's gonna be like a new platform, but it's gonna be a cross-gen period.
So you think it's going to be a new 3DS situation?
No. I mean, it's gonna be a lot more powerful.
In the sense of backwards compatibility, I guess.
Right. I mean, I think it's. Uh-oh.
Just coins, though.
Man, Rosalina does not need more money.
Yeah. Rich.
I mean, Kirby is exciting for sure. Zelda's exciting. I hate the main character design in the new Fire Emblem, but I mean, I do like Fire Emblem games. But I still haven't even played Fire Emblem Three Houses, so
At all.
I've never even booted it up. I have it, but so it's going to be a while before I even get to another Fire Emblem game. Yeah, it was really good. I was surprised too that Bayonetta 3 is like really soon.
I never got into that series. Never really.
It's like the Devil May Cry-esque character action games as they call them. It's never really been like something I'm deeply into, but I enjoy them enough to to enjoy the other just trappings of the game and genre. Like it's the Bayonetta stuff in particular is just the action and everything is just like so insanely over the top.
Okay.
Like just the final boss fight. Oh, the final boss fight in Bayonetta 1 is literally the most over the top thing that has ever happened in a video game. Like if you think Sephiroth's like meteor attack at the end of Final Fantasy VII, like blowing up half of the solar system is crazy. Like this,
so it's more extreme than that.
It's at least like one notch more extreme than that.
Interesting.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in a video game.
The style, yeah, I didn't really mesh with
wait,
the style.
what star did Warrior? I didn't see what bonus star this is.
I think that was the Bowser, hanging out with the Bowser star.
Hanging out with Bowser star.
Something like that. Oh, man. Crap. So bad. Pity stars, we call that. Kind of violent, like, end to a board game. You dead. There it is. The rich will continue to prosper. Rosalina.
So you didn't even win, Ganny Man. Was it worth stealing Dave's star? Was it worth destroying your friendship for second place?
Swapping places, I'll tell you.
These scenes kind of impress me because each board has to have like a pose for each character in each place.
Oh, that's true.
That's
true.
pretty. That seems like a lot of work.
Game
Waluigi ends up in second. You gave it your all and came really close. I love. I think you need to mash through this, Ganny.
He doesn't want to Not my fault he can't roll. Not my fault he can't handle those random number cubes.
Luigi kept on fighting throughout. Looks like you won
Oh,
more
Eric.
mini games. What? I feel like that is a lie. Oh man, Wario, you stuck it through to the very end.
They have that means they have nothing to say. They have nothing nice to say, so it's like, hey, at least you made it to the end. At least you didn't leave and turn your camera off. Eric Benoit, thanks for joining my Patreon page. I just got a notification.
Oh, nice.
Look at that, $10 donation here, and then joining the Patreon page. Thank you so much, Eric.
I need to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Oh, you need to match through this, Dave.
Oh, it's me now.
You're holding us up.
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that nonsense.
Oh, Eric Benoit. Wait, you got a notification for $10 on Patreon from him? You did?
No. You guys got.
I did. Oh, I thought you said you did too. I thought you did.
And he joined the Patreon on my Patreon.
Ah.
Probably at the same time because Eric Benoit is just skilled like that. Thank you, Eric.
Wow, look at the tragic fall of Wario there.
I know. It was like,
my
man,
God.
I'm on track. Bye. Never to recover. At least for half the game, I was. Oh, terrible. EB Chill. Hey, that was so okay. Well, good. Well, I'm glad I know your username too, Eric. Thanks, EB Chill.
Oh, I also recognize that Eric Benoit. I did not realize that was EB Chill.
Right. EB Chill. Eric Benoit, the God-given name.
Oh man, I'm going to have to play another time to get the data house to get staff credits. Then I can consider this beaten for backloggery purposes.
It's true. Credits.
You know?
Credits. Shoo. What a terrible. I mean, if this was Switch Tennis, it would have been a very different night.
Well, do you want to end on that sour note, or do you want to squeeze in a Jackbox? Up to you.
Which?
I said,
What
do
game?
you want to end on the sour note of losing in Mario Party, or do you want to do a round of Jackbox?
I mean, if it's a round, I can win. What game?
I don't
There's so
know. I don't know.
Let's let the chat decide. Bowling a sweet 130, eh, Dave? God. Rude.
Let's switch to the old PS quadruple.
The PS quad. No PS. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it for the chat. We're doing it for the chat. I'll stay up late.
Do you want to do a Jackbox or a drawful? I've got. Let's see. What do I have on here?
I can do a drawful. I like drawful too, if that's what you're talking
I
about.
always like. I have a hard time getting the backloggery folks to play drawful lately. So.
Why? Classic. That's a
They're like, oh, drawful takes too much time.
Really?
I don't think it's that bad.
Well, I've never felt that. You know what? Maybe let me see if I.
All
I
right,
got-
people in the chat, go to jackbox.tv on your web browser, or
Make sure I get that code first,
or
boy.
you can do it on your phone. It's nice to do it on a touch screen device, but you can do it on your computer as well. And get ready to enter the room code
I'm gonna need that
that
code
we're going to
first.
see here right now. Get ready, Dave. You ready, Dave?
No, I'm not ready. Don't
Uh-oh.
open. I'm not ready.
You better get ready quick. OQSY.
What? Not even on the
OQSY.
site. Not even on the site.
Get there. Hurry up.
I'm gonna get booted out, people. It's ridiculous.
Oh no! Oh
Told you this was
no!
gonna
We don't have Dave.
Told you this was gonna happen.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Told you. I was like, give me the code.
Do you want me to
beforehand.
back out and try again?
Back it out.
We gotta back out. We can't keep Dave up to midnight.
To watch everybody play. I did specifically tell you. I said, please wait. Please wait.
Yes, this was my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. Get ready to do it again. I'm sorry, everyone. PHWV.
Oh gosh. What is going on?
Wait, is Dave still not? Dave? What's your problem? What's the holdup?
I'll tell you what your problem. I heard BHWV.
Oh, okay, all right. This is it. We're doing it. We're making it this time. Are you ready?
I mean, I guess.
IHJS.
There you go.
Oh,
See?
you're first this time.
I just needed to hear it just right. Good lord. Oh man, what a scam. Alright, let's see here. Gotta draw. I gotta draw. This is drawful. Let me get my stand.
Alright, so sorry for anyone who didn't make it in this time.
Hey, you know what? I blame myself. Okay.
Everyone blame Dave.
Yep. Oops.
Oh.
Me. It's not you, it's me. Let's see if we can do this today.
All right. Man, this is an elaborate drawing you're making here.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get her done. I just started, you know, slow-mo. I'm no artiste.
Oh man, Choir Boy. Whoa, this is pretty good. Choir Boy with that very round looking Jigglypuff. I feel like I don't know how to make shapes that perfect.
The
All right, you're in charge. You have to click everybody's in.
I do. Oh, I was the first. Oh
You were ahead of me. Yep.
crazy. Let's see what kind of delay I'm gonna be on.
Kaylee Gamer, this is drawful too, and the chat
Drawful.
can play on their phones.
And the audience can vote.
That's
on-
right.
A big
If
crowd.
you go to
Things they like.
jackbox.tv and join the room code in the corner, you can
If you open
vote.
your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Things that are kind of weird, like cat inception or I don't know, flatus. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, go, do it.
This is a terrible prompt.
You got a bad one.
If you're still watching, wishing you could somehow play along, you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering this room code.
Make it beautiful. Where's Bob Ross when you need him? Should have had Roy on. Roy used to paint in the old days. He did do a Mario Paint stream long ago. Vape the waves. I accidentally made mine look a little bad. I had to scribble out some of it. It's all good.
Oh man, this is tough.
Left, y'all. Let's wrap it up. What you're doing is probably not going to be that great anyway. You're not playing Picasso. Just wrap it up.
This
Times are running out.
mine's terrible. It's too abstract to make anything out of.
It's too abstract.
I mean,
As long as you don't
the
break it.
prompt is.
Warning. Warning.
Warning, warning, hurry up.
Warning. 5, 4,
Wow, you finished drawing yours like fast.
1.
I was ready. My
Oh,
prompt
good.
was
All of you got
was
your drawings in on
perfect.
time. Let's see the first one. Now, use your device to type in whatever the heck the prompt for this drawing could be.
What is it?
Oh.
Here are your choices. Try to pick the real title and avoid all the garbage everyone else typed in.
What's the real one? Ooh, the graduate, confused smart person, college graduate, middle-aged college graduate, bearded professor, graduation speech, graduation from Beard U, philosophy me.
And here are your picks.
Oh, you got him.
Feels good. Feels good. Middle-aged graduate. Okay.
Oh, Zane's dad gotcha.
Feel bad. Feel bad about it. I was like, is it Professor? The cap doesn't
Oh,
make
hey.
sense.
A couple of people actually guessed it. Like, how do you
Philosophy?
like how do
major?
you draw philosophy? So I was just like, I don't know, questions, everything. I don't know.
Yep, it's the question marks that gave it away. Oh my- right. Okay.
Oh.
Hurry up, people. Just type
That's a
something
tough one.
in.
That is a tough one.
Something you gotta be careful with Jackbox things too is the color. Sometimes people like people will say something like, "Oh, orange
And
juice,"
here are your choices.
because of the color, right?
Oh, right.
But
if
that's
you're
just the color they
certain
got.
color. You get stuck with what you get stuck with. Magic trick, magic Mike, dual wielding magician, 1920s man discovers car battery, bless this mess, magic show, magician's bag of tricks, or fancy salesman. Some seem too obvious. That's the problem with this. It could be 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah. Whew.
Ugh, come on,
Clearly
pick
magic
one.
Mike.
I don't know.
Let's see what people picked.
I thought that was it for me.
I almost went for that.
I'm just here for the trickery.
Oh, Zane's dad getting me.
That was the one I thought it might be. For a second, I was like, "Ooh, maybe it's just
Fancy salesman. You went for that, huh?
Yeah, I was like, maybe, like, he's got his bag of stuff he's selling. He's got a
Magic
top hat.
Mike? What? Why?
Wait, I jokingly said it was Magic Mike, and that was the actual answer?
Well, you know what is sometimes confusing? This especially can be a problem when you don't really know who's in your game. Sometimes they use
Type in a
a
convincing
player's name in the prompt. Like that, I think, is what happened here.
Yeah, Magic Mike, I would have wanted to see some chest. All right, now that's a fun drawing. Huh? I like it.
I like his expression. I don't know what it means though.
Bill Gates minus lizard suit. Okay. Oh
And
boy.
here are your choices.
Man's internal struggle, old man with a flip phone, angry conference call, I hate my puppet, hates his new phone, bad news conference call, sorry wrong number, Pickle Rick.
Just tap any button.
All right, better hurry up.
Oh gosh, there's so many good
And
ones.
here are your picks.
Only one person going for the flip phone.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
Oh man! Wow, there were so many plausible ones there. I'm surprised that many people went for the right one.
I think it's like, I think in my mind it was that thing of, this seems like Jackbox's way that they would write a prompt.
Hmm.
Another
Sorry,
drawing.
comma, wrong number. Whew. I don't... Could go a couple of ways. I don't even know how to feel about this one. Let me see. I don't want to say what I'm thinking because it's gonna give it away, but whew, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, that picture. In the sense of, it doesn't look like something good's happening. That's what I mean.
I don't know what's happening.
I got a couple ideas.
Oh.
Yikes.
Here are your choices.
Raining broccoli, forest trouble, space invaders, raining cotton candy, too many ingrown hairs, family tree, self-reflection, ant farm. It's a couple it could be. Bacon pancake. I see those death nuts, Dave, taunting us. Taunting me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yikes.
Pick anything.
I don't know. That was a guess.
I don't feel good about my answer, but I don't think I'd feel good about any of them.
No, it could and could not be a lot of them.
Okay, who picked what?
It is.
See?
Hey,
The color gotcha. The color gotcha. I almost picked that one, and I feel like that was the most plausible, if not for the color.
yeah, but then I was like, maybe not. I know I shouldn't have.
Family tree wasn't. I mean.
Darn it.
I mean, that was a tough prompt for you. That was a tough prompt, I gotta say.
So it was raining though. It was raining.
It was
See,
raining.
I wrote too many ingrown hairs because right, you get that weird pussy, and the rest are like normal hairs.
The next drawing.
I was like, maybe this is a guy's neck. It's a guy's neck with ingrown hairs. I don't know.
Mine was Space Invaders.
Okay, I can see that. Now we got a lot to go on with this one. A whole lot. A lot to go on. Okay. Okay. The old raining broccoli, huh? Hit him with the old
Hurry up,
rain.
people. Just type something in.
Okay, as long as I don't get last place in this game, I can go to sleep. Satisfied.
Okay, here are your choices.
Okay. One-eyed purple monster, people eater, broken clock, amoeba, it's 10 o'clock somewhere, touche, trampoline man, clock without numbers, dried booger on a paper plate.
Oh man.
I don't know. No. Let's see.
Choose something.
Is that 10 o'clock in the proper spot
And
to be
here are
10
your
o'clock
picks.
somewhere?
No. Ding.
Mm.
I almost picked amoeba. I thought that was very plausible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a dried booger on a paper plate.
Ugh, gross. I'm sorry. Ugh.
That's what I was thinking. It was those like classic ridges
Yeah.
on a paper plate.
Yeah.
That's what drew me to it.
Yep. You were drawn to the dried booger on a paper plate.
Oh, of course. Who else? Man, choir boy over here.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
let's do another one.
Way ahead of the game. Well, you're welcome. I think this is a perfectly drawn. I think you all will enjoy this. It's so obvious what it is. It's that weird thing of like, if you draw your drawing too well or too poorly, it makes it impossible to pick it, because either everybody has something close to what it actually, or it's super all over the place. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. See who gets it.
Come on. Typing time is almost up.
Oh.
And here are your choices.
Mowing lawn, Scarecrow sees his shadow, Synergy, Misadventure by car surfing, Hovering lawnmower, Mowing the lawn, Scarecrow riding a shopping cart, Lawnmower catastrophe. Dave's Sentra with new tires and shocks. How dare you bring up stream stories in this stream?
Ah.
Hard drive's great now, by the way. And I'm
Hard
much
drive?
Pick something.
Oof,
Oh
my
boy.
sheesh.
Oh.
Did you have hard drive troubles?
No, car driving.
Oh,
My
car
Sentra-
drive.
My Sentra needed new tires, new shocks, struts, everything.
Minister.
Very expensive.
Getting.
Okay, logical. A very intense lawn mowing.
Getting. Oh.
Ugh. Gaga.
Getting.
What a shame. What a shame.
Oh, I get it now.
Getting.
Yeah.
The only way to get high on
I mean,
But
I think I had it a little too high. I made it a little too extreme to just be hovering. I could have kept it simple and just had him hovering above the grass.
is he supposed to be like looking down at it? Like his head looks like
Yeah,
it's
he's
in
like
the wrong
holding it
place.
up like this. Like he's not quite gotten the hovering figured out
Oh.
as it hovers.
Put in your titles. Nah.
What?
At least people knew it was a lawnmower.
I did not. That's why I put Misadventure by Car Surfing.
Well, I tried. I should have had grass coming out of the side chute. What are we dealing with here? Yeah, Nissan drivers for sure. Rally Lancer all day, Nissan.
Oh.
I don't know what to write for this one.
Quick, type in anything.
Maryland drivers. There you go, Eric.
Here are your choices.
Dunce cap with telescope attachment. Bad choice, bad choice. Wizard pulls gun out of his hat. How does my hair look? Bad haircut. Broken novelty hat. Desk hat. The class dunce. Oh, man, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Man, these are
Select an
tough
answer.
tonight.
Come
Tough.
on. Let's see what people picked.
Can't do it, Rally. I can't. There's no more
Oh,
iconic.
you got by the desk cap, huh?
Yeah, I was like, it's so simple. What if that's it? What if that's like a monitor on like a desk? Ryan! Freaking Ryan.
Oh, hey.
Well, I got
Oh,
Ryan.
I did pretty good with my broken novelty hat.
Well done. I might push you up quite a bit. Vape the waves. I'm sorry. That's fine. Fine.
Oh, bad haircut is what I was going to go for originally.
So at least it was hair related.
Oh man, Choir Boys over 10,000.
Why are we in Ryan?
Ah,
Gosh.
what? What?
Huh.
Oh.
And here are your choices.
See if I can get some of you with this one.
Hmm.
Schrodinger's Cat's Revenge. Crazy cat. Not sure if these chipmunks are friendly. Professional cat. Cat puke. Cat in the luggage. Business cat. Cat in trouble. Ugh.
Oh.
Hmm.
Just pick one.
Hello.
And here are your picks.
Only one. Only Dave. Come on. That was a good one. That was
I don't
a
know.
good
I
one.
was like, that seems like such a Jackbox thing.
I know, right? I was thinking, I thought, I was like, that feels like a prompt.
Got me good. You got me good. It was as nearly as abstract as philosopher.
Oh, you cleaned up on the cat and luggage, though.
Thank God. Needed it. Needed it. Luggage.
No. Ka-ding, ka-ding, ka-ding.
What?
I mean, to be fair, how do you draw a chipmunk? That doesn't look like a cat. You know?
Oh, I don't know. I would probably draw Alvin with a big A, so it's like clearly a chipmunk.
Mm.
Pulled off top 3. I'll take it. Congratulations to Choir
All
Boy.
most liked, with you only just 1 point behind.
2. Hey, we did it. We took the crown of being in the top 2 most liked.
Yep.
I'm happy with that. Hey, I got us on points. You got us on likes, in terms of our placement.
Yep.
All right, I feel
Not
better
bad.
with that.
Not bad.
I feel better.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take it.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this week. I imagine it'll just be business as usual with Coury here next week. And thanks, Dave, for joining.
Absolutely, anytime. I was glad it worked out. I was able to hang out. It was good to see all of your My Life in Gaming stream fam. It's good to see you all.
Yeah. And what's your start time on Thursdays?
Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're a little late. Gets a little after dark,
Usually go to midnight though, don't you?
Shoot. Usually it's like 9 p.m. till midnight or so, depending on what we're playing. Sometimes it gets out of hand.
Yep. So that's twitch.tv/GameDave. Next Game Dave.
Got it. Just Game
Just
Dave, yeah.
Game Dave. You have Game Dave on Twitch. Impressive.
Oh, absolutely. I got it on Twitch. I got it on YouTube. Stupid Twitter is the only one that didn't seem to have it.
Next
Some
Game
inactive account. Yep. Oh, I stream all kinds of random stuff, Rally. Trombone Champ, JRPGs on the PS2, random Japanese games. You never know what's gonna. It's always a surprise.
You always know though. There's gonna be farts and cactuars.
There will be farts. There will be cactuars. There will be jumbo cactuars. There will be Jackie Chan's. There will be Knob Top, who's also here right on time at the end.
I Knob Top.
Congratulations, Choir Boy, on your gaming prowess in Drawful 2.
All right. Well, we will see you next time. Good night.